Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out.
Who are we here with?
We're MGP.
MGP. It's nice to meet you. Matt, where'd you come from?
I came from Houston.
Houston, Texas.
DC, via Nashville. Yeah.
So what are y'all's most, what are you most excited for, like, to get? If you had to get something, one thing.
Oh, man. I mean, honestly, I'm here for the community. You know,
absolutely,
it's cool. I mean, they got some cool bottles up there. I saw the Jack 12s on the list. I love that. You know, I had a taste of that. It's good stuff. But I mean, yeah, I'm mostly here for the community.
If they don't have a Dickel Tabasco, I'm walking out.
I agree.
Like, if no Dickel Tabasco, I'm out. Like, I swear to God.
And then any MGP, I'm there.
MGP.
Yeah. If it's got MGP, we're in.
Anything over 9-year MGP, Russell 15.
134.2.
Oh,
this
wow.
guy nailed his flight. Big picture-wise, he nailed it.
Nicely done, Matt.
That's true.
Nicely done, Matt.
Really all right, I'll see you guys.
So, yeah, the stands a moment going later because he just nailed a blind flight about as good as we've ever seen.
I could be totally wrong. But C reminds me, and that I had many pours that day at Spillway, so I cannot be held accountable for this. But C reminds me of President's Choice.
Interesting. Really?
Yeah. It's got that level of complexity. It's got that balance. It's got that. Let's see what C is our favorite that we pick.
So C is a President's Choice.
Oh my!
Misleading guess.
I told you!
Wow.
Told you!
Yeah.
Cheese logo on his shirt, which
I do.
I love it.
Look, pay me in cheese, bitch.
I hope next week you get like 10 pounds of cheese from that.
That cheese is expensive, Mac.
I know, man. Cheese is freaking expensive.
Said Hack's hat is in sport mode right now. He's locked in. Once he goes backwards, it means business.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person. I don't know, I feel like a rich truck machine.
That's when the hat goes backwards, right?
In fact, you always say whiskey should be fun. I like that because I don't mind people geeking out on whiskey. I hate it when people get pretentious about anything, whether it's wine, whiskey, or beer. Because it's all subjective. I don't care if you know what that Jack Daniel's liqueur that Todd let me try that I thought was fun. That was great. Some people are like, you can't drink it forever. It was fun. You know what? That's whiskey should be fun. So I like that you guys do that.
That I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud. Never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth.
What's up, baby?
What is up, man?
We getting fired up, bro.
I think we need more memes. I think we're just out of meat. We need more.
We're working on that. I got one coming this week. Don't you worry.
Don't
you worry, man. How you doing,
What's
my
up,
friend?
man?
Hey, what is this background you got going on? What is it? Are you?
This is a little change of scenery. I'm traveling, so this is Boston, somewhere in Boston. Our next guest here is a Massachusetts resident. Asked me where I am. I'm not even sure. I had to look up. I'm somewhere in Boston. Beacon Hill, I think, is where I am.
So this open window thing, you're not going to jump out the window, right? There's no.
Well, if you start talking crap about MGP, we can go there, but
be a different situation. That's right. Well, hey, welcome in everybody. We've got folks that we're excited, man, to be here tonight. We're excited to have everybody here. We're back on Sunday night, baby. We drink on Sunday nights because the weekend is not done.
It's not done. No.
It's not done. The weekend is not done. We're going to finish this weekend strong. We're going to hang out for a few hours here. We've got an exciting night tonight. We've got two special guests we're going to get to tonight. First up, so excited. We're going to get to Nick Anderson from Amongst the Whiskey. which he's the guy that we don't deserve to have on this show, but he's here.
No, we don't. We don't deserve him.
I mean, he does real whiskey stuff,
Real stuff.
But real talk, man, he is probably one of the best, if not the best, writer on the internet for whiskey content.
Agree.
Amongst the whiskey.com. You want to check that out. We'll talk to him tonight. So excited to have him. We're also going to have another special guest, a friend of ours, Marty McCloud from Whiskey Nose, who happens to be related to another famous nose in the whiskey industry. So we'll find out who that is. If you don't know, you may find out. So super excited to do that. And hey, so tonight too, just to kick it off, we talked last week that we made it to the the world of YouTube, kind of where we're now a partner. So this lets us kind of do some cool stuff. So tonight, one of the cool things we're going to do tonight is super chats, right? So for every $5 super chat you do tonight, you'll get put on a little prize wheel tonight, and going to give away this bad boy, which is Elijah Craig B525, which I don't know. Have you heard about this one, Matt?
I have it. I love it. It is. I'm trying to find a backup. I might get in there.
You might get in there and get you some of this. Yeah. So
it's a great bottle. It's a great bottle.
So the thing about B525 and it's a lot of people will tell you this one apparently knocks on the door of C923.
Yeah. I haven't tried them side by side, but I've heard that, and I love that one.
Yeah, so we love that one. So tonight, every $5 super chat. If you want to use a super chat, do. If you don't, that's cool too. Doesn't matter. We're here to hang out. We're not here to try to beg for funds or anything, but we want to do something cool and give something away. If you do, maybe you want to ask a question of our guest, you can do that in the super chat. We're happy to do that. But just excited. We've got more announcements. Before we get to some announcements, let's just say welcome to the folks in the chat, Mac.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to do a quick check-in rundown real quick? I'm going to post some things in the
yeah. We've got 34 people watching already, which is awesome. It's huge. That's crazy. So 37. Thank you all for watching. We got in the chat. We got, oh wow, look who got first. Did Pat get first today?
Pat's first. Weird Whiskey.
Watch out. Weird Whiskey.
You can see Pat's home on our channel. We did a home hunt with Pat. He had some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, you guys got to watch that. Pat, that was an awesome video. Great job, Hack. We got Tim. We did an awesome blind with Tim this week. We'll get into it a little later. Tim, great to see you. Dennis, welcome. We got Robert. I'm going to be in town in Houston at Robert's place Saturday. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited, Robert.
Yeah,
Cheers,
we are excited about that. So one thing to tell you guys about, just kind of coming soon type stuff. Next Saturday, we're going to be live from Robert's garage. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how big of a shit show we can make that into. But next Saturday, we're going to be live from Robert's garage. It'll be our first kind of live remote show that's not in a hotel room.
All right. It's going to be awesome. Dave, cheers. Cheers, Dave. Whiskey Nose. Marty's coming up. Who else we got?
Thank you to Wes. Wes with the super chat. He says you're looking good tonight, Mac.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Here we go, y'all. Okay. I think we got to catch up here in the chat. Oh yeah. Tighten up, baby. Tighten up. Go Titans. We got a W today, baby.
The Texans did as well. We beat up on the Ravens. I'm gonna have to talk to Todd and Andy about that one.
Yeah, they didn't have their quarterback in. All right, Lou, cheers. What's up? Candace, great to see you. Ronnie, Anthony Peters, awesome.
We've got another super chat from Patrick Littledew. Patrick Littledew with the super chat. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So
they're saying you look like you just visited the barbershop. Do you get a fresh cut? Looks kind of high and tight.
I got a big work thing tomorrow. I can't go too crazy. We can't do one more pour too much tonight, Hack. So I got a big thing.
Let's see. We'll see how that rolls. We'll see how that goes. Robert Paul with the super chat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robert Paul. One of the originators of this channel encouraged us to do this. So excited. Hey, there's one of our guests jumping into the super chat with Marty with the $10. Thank you, Marty. We appreciate you. Excited to have Marty on in a little bit.
It's awesome. What are you sipping on, Hack?
Yeah. So
Nice.
tonight it's an exciting night because we're going to be getting into some stag. Amongst the whiskey, one thing about Nick is that he has a really great library for all things stag. So I thought, what better way to warm up for stag than with a little Eagle Rare 12? So
awesome.
Warming up a little Eagle Rare 12. How about yourself? What are you warming up with tonight?
I'm sipping on Maker's the Cellar Age 25, which I think later in the show I brought 24 as well. I'm
Okay.
traveling, so I don't have all my bottles, Hack. So anyway,
Well, I mean, I've been in a hotel room with you before. Now, this is going to sound weird actually when I say it.
That's so.
I've been in a hotel room with you before. Let's be clear. We had a bottle share in your hotel room that might rival most bottle shares that I've ever seen in my life.
I got a little crazy. It got crazy. Yeah, I brought too many bottles. It was nuts.
The other thing, quick announcement, and then we'll get to Nick. I promise I've got him waiting in the wings. I don't want to
keep Nick waiting. Sorry, Nick.
But I'm going to post a Discord link to right now. I'm going to post it in the chat. I have some very good friends, Candace and Jake. I think you're both here. This link that I just posted is to a new Discord server they just started. It's called Whiskey Kids. And the whole idea behind this is not to give kids whiskey. We're not trying to do that. That would be illegal and not right. But you know, we act like a bunch of kids most time we're together. We have whiskey. We like to have fun. And so they've got a Discord where they're bringing a group of people together to hang out, get to know each other. And they've got a special giveaway that they are going to do when they hit 100 members. I think they're only 6 members or 4 or 5 members short of 100 members in their Discord. And they're doing a 6-bottle giveaway when they hit the 100. So
that's awesome.
Join the Whiskey Kids. If you're looking for a cool whiskey hangout on Discord, really knowledgeable people, nice people, good people. So
I was about to say, like,
check out the Whiskey
super knowledgeable and nice. Got to follow them. They're great people.
Yeah, awesome. So jump into Whiskey Kids, and I'll post it a couple times throughout the night. Love to have you guys join that Discord and hang out with us. Me and Mack are over there. So,
Top Jimmy in the chat. Welcome, Top Jimmy.
Thank you, Top Jimmy, for being here.
It is an honor to have you.
All right, so without further ado, let's get Nick in here. We made him wait too long. I apologize to Nick. We're gonna bring him up now. Does that sound good, Matt?
Let's do it.
Hey, Nick, how are you?
What is up, fellas? How we doing?
Good. Thank you for being here, Nick. So I know that I reached out and you were kind enough to join. I owe you a big apology because I don't know, in my brain somewhere something clicks off sometimes.
What did you do?
And so I only set up the promo for this with his wrong last name.
Oh my.
No big deal.
You were like adjacent, right? I'm the son of a carpenter, so Nick Carpenter kind of works, but no, it's Nick Anderson.
That's very nice.
Mack's a big music fan. He's a huge fan of the Carpenters, and it was stuck right here.
That's it
in my head. Loves the Carpenters, plays them all the time. I don't know where that love for the Carpenters, but he does. He loves the Carpenters, and so it was stuck. No, but seriously, our first ever really big, huge whiskey guest, and I screwed up the name. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's all good. No, really honored to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Nick. So for folks that do not know amongstthewhiskey.com or kind of Nick, just tell us about yourself, please.
Absolutely. So background is mechanical engineering, but in product design for most of my life, developing medical devices. But my super passion turned into whiskey early in 2018 when I got my first taste of Weller 12 was my gateway drug from Irish whiskey. And it's just been a onslaught of fun and passion ever since then. So amongstthewhiskey.com was kind of created out from a notebook, and then it became a spreadsheet, as any good engineer would have. And then it evolved into Instagram and then a formal website. So to really try to take it to the professional level, put a editorial policy in place to really make sure that I was doing the whiskey that I was evaluating a service, the distillers a service, right? At the end of the day, I really want to, honor the people that are doing really great work in the whiskey world. So doing it in a very logical and thorough way. So not tasting just once, tasting 3 times, and leading with honesty. I rewrote the rating scale to more of a normal distribution. Again, harkening back to that engineering background. Instead of using the 100-point scale that most people use, I like to use a 5-point scale. And normal, average is the middle of the scale, not this 78 to 100 that the wine world loves to use. So kind of redefined.
That's interesting, awesome. Nick. So one of the things I was going to ask you about your reviews and your ratings is, and Mack and I talk about this when we started YouTube. First of all, we had no clue what we're doing. We still don't. No. But one thing that we found out early on is people were asking for our feedback when we were nosing and sampling whiskey. And I have a whiskey book. Mack has a whiskey book. We've done some content on encouraging people to keep a whiskey book, to chart notes, and to really get more into, what I call kind of the nerdy side of whiskey, which is really spending time with it.
Yeah.
It was so hard to do it live because I was used to like really setting with it and spending more time. And when you're trying to verbalize what something tastes like live, it can be a lot harder. And I just wondered, with your process, like what's the process you go through when you're noting and charting? Because your reviews are amazing. They're incredible. And so just want to know, like, how do you get there?
It's 100% a different process. You hit the nail on the head. Trying to taste live in front of people or with people is a much different experience. In general, if you're with other people, you're going to kind of do some of that crosstalk, right? And the idea of a tasting note might get planted in your mind. And so I find that the pacing of trying to do it live is near on impossible to do it full justice. You can get some of the high level notes. You can get a really good summary of what's going on in a glass, but it's more rushed than I think it should be. And so for my write-ups, the process is neat glass, warm it up. It needs to be a proper room temperature. I almost always try to taste, inside at my desk, a standard 1 ounce pour, and my exploration might last 2 hours of a single glass of whiskey.
Wow.
It's a little different from us.
Yeah. I'm telling you, we're going to learn a few things tonight, Mack.
We are.
No, thorough is the name of the game. For when I'm doing a write-up and I want to really pick apart everything that is in a glass, I will spend near on 2 hours. I just spent 2 hours with Wild Turkey Beacon tonight. So
what a wonderful
those are 2 hours well spent. Those are 2 hours
very well spent. And it's more than just that. It's having the pre-tastings to triangulate the experience as well. So not just one day, one fresh palate, actually 3 separate days, 3 fresh palates. And that's where I can arrive at what I believe is my most thorough summary of a whiskey, right? And it's still just a summary. It's still just scratching the surface because there's still so much nuance in that bottle. It's just an interpretation. I like to call the experience of tasting whiskey, it's very personal. You guys touched on that in the intro, and it's very fun. But at the end of the day, it is this little ephemeral figment that you just can't capture in words. And so anytime you're writing a review or you're describing a whiskey, you're just translating.
Well, Nick, and I couldn't capture the word ephemeral or whatever.
You can't even say it.
No, I can't even say it. So first of all, that's just amazing. No, so look, I need to ask you, Nick, like, how did you train yourself? Like, is this something like whiskey's been a passion for a long time? Did you start in the wine world? Did you take some classes? Have you studied? Like, where did you get the knowledge to do this?
Yeah, great question. It's definitely been a lot of self-taught research and a lot of tasting. Really,
that's the best kind of self-taught research when you're drinking whiskey. I mean, come on now.
The best thing you can do is to taste. And I know that's difficult oftentimes, but being in the whiskey community with folks like you guys is the ability to say, hey, I have this bottle, you have this bottle, let's swap samples on that and get to try something that you wouldn't otherwise get. Right. That was one of my favorite things. I think 2018 era of whiskey was just how many samples were zinging back and forth between friends and the ability to taste so many different spirits. One of the best things I did for training was to do blind flights. I know you guys love your blinds as well. Blind flights are probably the best way to understand why a distillery or a production method produces a certain flavor or aroma. So one of my favorite blinds to do would be a distillery blind, right? Put Heaven Hill against Jim Beam, against Wild Turkey, against Buffalo Trace. Do it blind and describe them in as much intricate detail as you can. Why are they different?
I love it. So do you, when you're doing these blinds and you're curating them, one thing I find is that I, recently did a blind this last Thursday for my basement dweller. Shout out to my guys here in Houston. And I really, everything was over 120 proof. So I tried to keep the proof, and I told the guys, hey, we want to warm up before we do this one, because it's going to be, you don't want to jump right into that usually. But is that something that you think about when you're curating a blind for people, or you're thinking about sampling different whiskeys? That is the proof important to you?
Yeah, it certainly is. There's proof, and then there's also the delivery of proof too, though. So there's maybe some interactions with the whiskey style, maybe mash bill. Some whiskeys inherently are a little bit spicier than others, and so you might get an amplification of proof on some of them. In general, you should structure your tasting where you're tasting low proof to high. Longtime distillers are tasting their spirit at 30 or 40 proof. They'll proof it way down to try to find faults. And so your taste buds are going to not get overwhelmed and oversaturated by proof if you start low. And so that's definitely the way to do it. But the best way to curate a flight is to have tasted it already yourself and know the order that works. And sometimes that's not always by proof.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And we had a question from our chat, Nick. They want to know, you teased it that you spent 2 hours with Beacon. I know you're probably dropping an article soon, but what tidbits behind the scenes, what would you give our folks here about Beacon?
Yeah, no, it's a great whiskey. There will be a article coming soon on amongstthewhiskey.com. The flavors on that are just so bodaciously bold. They're just so creamy. It kind of harkens back to some Dusty Turkey, actually. I get some Austin Nickel era funk and caramel sweetness on that Beacon that is just unmatched in modern turkey. So it's definitely a great
I have
place.
a friend that has 2 of those.
Oh, that's a good friend to have.
Yeah, I know. I got lucky with that. No, I love Beacon. I did want to ask too, Nick, that about the blind side of things, because I love blind. We love our blinds. I think everyone should do it. There's also another piece to this I'm wondering what you think when you rank them: mood versus how whiskeys perform in blinds versus what Nick likes, right? I feel like I'm now at a place where this thing will kill in a blind, but guess what? I'm not reaching for it when I want something special or so. Do you get can you talk to that, or do you feel that at all?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think you're touching on a very real phenomenon, and that's that when you're tasting in a blind, you're typically tasting in a flight, you're in a short time sequence. And so if you're not fully cleansing your palate with like a high mineral bubbly water or, just a glass of water, there will be some kind of crosstalk between the glasses for sure. And so you might have discovered that you've got one of the best maybe cross distillery blends on your hands when you've figured out that there's a whiskey that has just like blind potential. But you're absolutely right. I will never rate based on how I tasted something in a blind or in a flight.
Got it.
Flights are for like research and understanding, and then I am always single glass, stone cold, sober palate for review purposes and rating purposes.
That's great advice, because I think I have different friends of ours that are here in the chat. I have a really great whiskey friend, Tim, that he builds the most amazing blinds known to man. And my son had a band event last night, so I couldn't join the team that was doing it last night. But there was the one that won the blind was Evan Williams 23, and against some real bangers, right? And I actually rated that last. And the crazy thing about this is I didn't hate it. I loved everything that was in the blind, and they were all great whiskeys. But when I have that one by itself, I sing its praises like it's the greatest it's the oldest whiskey I've ever had in my life, or oldest bourbon I've ever had in my life. And I said that Evan Williams, for some reason, needs to teach lessons to Elijah Craig on how to make old whiskey, because they do it really well. And then but the crazy thing is so in that blind, I thought, well, why is that? Why, when I have it on its own versus having it in a blind, am I rating it differently?
Yeah, those interactions. It might be the fact that you warmed up with something that is very sweet or very caramel forward, and it just sometimes those flavors don't drive across glasses.
Makes total sense. So let's jump over now to something that I think I know a little bit about how the internet works around SEO optimization, and 'cause in my job I do commercial business, and so one of the things your website pops up almost immediately when you're trying to find out about Stag.
Love to hear that.
Right. So when we're looking at Stag as a whole, was that purposeful on your part? And hey, by the way, Nick, we drink on this show, so if you want to pour yourself a pour, believe me, that's what we'd love to have you do.
Don't think I leave an empty Glencairn on my
There
desk.
you go, Nick. There you go. What are you having, Nick? Talk about what whiskey you're having.
This is a calibration pour, and so it's a preempt to my 25A exploration that I want to do. This is the 2024 George T. Stag. And so this is something I love to do.
I like Nick.
This is something I love to do when I'm getting into something that I think is going to, perhaps perform in a tasting. And again, before I'm at my third blind taste, or not my blind tasting, but my third tasting of a whiskey, I'll do a calibration pour, right? Put it against something that I know and have tasted so many times to know that it's like pinnacle whiskey, right? I know the 2024 George T. Stag is a 5 out of 5 whiskey, right? I've clearly had enough of it, and I've sampled this with enough friends that
I'm with you on the 23, Nick. I got a 23. Here's the difference between you and I. You call yours a calibration pour. I call mine a side-by-side because I like drinking a lot of whiskey.
There you go.
Also, can I just say something? It's so unfair that the night I'm traveling, you're rolling out with 2 GTSs. And I'm just chilling here in my hotel room.
Mr. Fancy Box Whiskey doesn't have a GTS.
Oh, wait, what are you guys sipping on?
Mac, you're in Boston. I'll bring it for breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'll meet you for breakfast. We'll have a little George T. Stag breakfast tomorrow.
There you go.
Oh, hey, yes, let's do it. Wait, but what do you? No, sorry, I was getting a little jealous. But what are you sipping on? You're sipping on 23 or 20? Which one?
I have 2024. Hack is 2023.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do here and thank you, Jake, for the kind comments in the super chat. Thank you.
He's
so
got
much.
it.
Look
at this.
Yeah, I'm not. You know how I travel, baby. Thank you, Matthew. Matthew, you're my guy. I'm not traveling letting Hack beat me. Come on.
Damn it.
Not traveling light.
Just when I thought that I had you beat, you got.
Thank you, Matthew. All right.
I think
I'm going to do
another trick.
I'm doing my calibration pour. I'm doing my calibration pour. I've got my 23 here, and
I'm excited
to do a fresh crack of the 24 because my 23 is it's on death row here, and so I'm going to crack this 24. I've heard,
God, and he's got the 24.
But so Stag, back to Stag.
Yeah, back to Stag.
Is this something that you enjoy a lot, Stag as a whole, or was it like, hey, there's an opportunity here because there's so much interest? Like, what drew you into deciding, hey, I'm gonna do Stag as kind of like one of your major pieces of your website?
Yeah, it came from just taste preference. At the end of the day, I call myself a Stag man, right? I was going through all of the Stag Junior batches in 2018, 2019, really introduced to a lot of those pretty early in my bourbon experience. Prior to that, I was deeply into the Irish whiskey space for many years. And so bourbon was this new blooming world of flavors, and Stag just had the biggest and boldest flavors of them all. And they were so clear. They were so well defined. At the end of the day, I think what Stag and Stag Junior, George T. Stag does so well is putting flavors on your tongue that you can recognize.
That's a great way to put it.
You're having a calibration pour of the GTS against the Junior. Is that what you're saying you're doing, though?
You start it first. That's what you go GTS first.
You can do it either way, but at the end of the day, I need something fresh in my mind and fresh in my taste buds that I know is a 5 out of 5 whiskey, right? It'll allow me to understand
that's where the
scale.
calibration part comes in. Okay, got it.
Got
okay.
it.
I'm learning stuff here, Matt.
So I've got 24C in this glass, and then I've got the GTS in this.
What do you think?
So I did come. Two? So I have not had 23 yet. So here we go.
Oh wow,
the nose is incredible. This 20.
Ooh, I get a richer, deeper cherry on the 24 than the 23.
Bingo.
Oh,
wow.
Yep.
I mean, 23 is nice on the nose. You've got a little oak through it, and you've got the cherry. It's a light cherry, but man, it is richer and darker and deeper.
It's a cherry cordial.
Wow.
On the 24. It's got that syrupy
even more
thickness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm getting that on 23, and but
24. Wow. I've got them here. My calibration pour, or what I call side.
Can we use that? Can we borrow that?
Yeah. Is that
okay?
patented?
Or
calibration pour? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Patent pending. Calibration pour.
Amongstthewhiskey.com. All right.
So out of your and I know people can check it at amongstthewhiskey.com. Go check them out, and also in the description for this YouTube live, you'll be able to access the link to Nick's channel after this, which I hope everybody checks out. Also, he's on Instagram, Amongst the Whiskey, 10,000 plus followers, something like that. Does a lot of great content. Something I want to ask you about before we get deep into the Stag 2 is you've got some other folks that help you on the channel. It sounds like there's a lady, I forget her name, but Jess, I want to say, that helps do some. So how many folks you have working over there doing reviews?
It's just Jess for a co-writer for amongstthewhiskey.com. And that's by design. It's the editorial policy and the process to do a tasting that I would call amongstthewhiskey.com worthy is very difficult to achieve. And so I'm always open to more people trying, applying their skills. I love the idea of putting like a test review out for people to try. And I'm like, tell me what you get on this. And it's at the end of the day, a really great learning exercise for anybody, right? Even if you don't have aspirations to, be a long-term whiskey writer. I know whiskey writing in general in the digital age is very difficult, but Jess lives up to those standards and probably surpasses them.
Her reviews are incredible too. She's amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so
very talented.
We've done our calibration pour. We're going to get into it. You've got there, Nick, for the folks one more time. You've got Stag 25A,
brand new, hot off the press.
Brand new, hot off the press.
Haven't even cracked the foil yet.
Crack that bad boy.
Oh wow!
Now, is there something, Nick, here as you're cracking that, to be said for letting a little air get to it?
Absolutely.
Letting it breathe a little bit.
Yep. Especially these high proof pours. What's going to happen over time is that proof is actually going to diminish, and you'll be sipping it at a lower proof at hour 2. In the terms of my tastings, at hour 2, it's at a lower proof than it started. So you're experiencing the evolution of a whiskey at different proofs as you leave it in a glass for a decent amount of time.
Yeah. So can I say something too while you're doing that, Nick? And that was a nice cork pop too, by the way.
This is beautiful.
That I got into whiskey around 2013, 2012, and was able to find a lot of stuff off the shelf you can't get anymore. And then I kind of didn't for a while. Now I'm back at it with a dumb whiskey channel. But like Stag, I don't hunt for anymore. And I hear that from a lot of other people. So I'm going to just say that right now because I want to.
Myself
I think
included.
some other people. Okay, so can you and Hack? Maybe that question was already there, and Hack's probably already. Sorry if I'm jumping ahead, but
no, go
I
ahead.
think that's a great thing to kind of ask as we get into this part, which is Stag falling off? What do you think?
I think in general, yes. That's been a conversation that I'm trying to have in a lot of different circles. And it's not a minority voice. I think for the Stag Junior fans in general, it's variability is up in recent batches since the 23s, maybe the late 23s. All of the 24s were just kind of a mess for me, like all of them.
24C is, yeah, that's what I'm having now.
24C was probably
was
my least favorite. That was
Yeah.
Hot Mess Express territory.
Yeah,
Just gonna say the same thing, Nick. Just gonna say the same thing. As 24C was my
Mess
least favorite of the batch.
I'm sipping it right now, and it's just the bourbon, right? It's like a oaky bourbon.
Yeah.
So anyway,
and so there's quite a few theories as to why that could be. I've definitely spent a lot of time thinking about it and wondering, asking questions to people that I can. Change in distillery team, right? It maybe was a turnover of the people that were responsible for curating the stag flavor, right? At the end of the day, it's a blending exercise. And so you need somebody tasting at the end of that and saying, this is Stag Junior, like put this in this bottle. And so I wonder if that was a change, perhaps. Could be natural yeast shifts over time. Could be a different age range of stock. We don't get an age statement on Stag Junior. It's always had a, kind of an air quote range of 8 years, but maybe that's changed. I don't know.
So Nick, on that though, because I know on certain Buffalo Trace products, you can scan that laser code and you can email them. Could you do that on Stag Junior too? And then they'll come back and tell you, or will they not tell you on the batch product and age because it's, different barrels?
I don't think I've tried going through that process of the same kind of single barrel, looking at maybe the Weller antique, if it's non-chill filtered or not, or, getting the warehouse details. I have to imagine that these are very large batch sizes. And so that maybe is another knob that they've turned. Maybe they're blending in the biggest batch sizes of all times because they don't want to, fit into a certain rarity model for Stag Junior now.
yeah. I mean, Pascal, cheers, welcome, Pascal. This is a good point. It's $65, guys. Now, let me push back because Pascal, it may be $65 for you where you are. I think for a lot of people, it is not $65. We can't find it. It's $90. It's $120. It's $200 sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But it's a good point, Pascal. So,
very good point.
Yeah, $65. I'd buy. If it was $65 every time and I could find it, I would do the batches. But
sure.
I just think it's kind of like on your whiskey collection. Like, I don't know, just for me, I'm at this point where I probably have a couple hundred bottles, and I can sometimes determine how much I like a whiskey by how often I go back. And what's happening to me right now is I'll have an open stag and I don't go back.
Yeah.
So I had that 24D open for a few months, and I threw it into the blind with the basement dwellers last week because I was like, you know what, I'm not drinking this. Like, I need to put it into a blind because I'm just not going back to it. And I don't know if that's because my own palate, I'm searching out different things, or I just didn't enjoy it that much, or maybe it's a mixture of both. But that's how I look at it. Is like, if I'm not going back to it that much, then maybe it's not that special or that great, or maybe it's just I'm looking for something a little more, that hits me in wherever my palate is right now.
Yeah. I love the concept of having a mood pour selection, right? You know yourself well enough that you can tell what you're going to like based on how you're feeling. And that is like the true skill when you have a really great selection and collection of whiskey. The biggest skill is to be able to reach for the right pour first and not go through the first one and go, oh no, I'm not feeling that today. Let's go for something else.
Yeah.
Like that's skill as a taster.
What about if you have so many bottles that you go through, I don't know, 20 or 30 pours a night, just like you use a scatter shot approach versus, I'm just saying, like, some people.
Was that a target? Am I being targeted? I don't do that much.
I'm just saying, there's some people that they have so many different whiskeys. They may have them on the floor. They may have a shelf problem. They may have a shelf problem.
Can relate.
Also, is going, and it's kind of.
Look,
so those people, the mood pour is like, what do they need to get rid of first?
All right, we got it covered. Should we shut up and let the expert here sip on?
We should. Absolutely. Yes. Sorry.
Time for a little stag.
Yes.
Interesting. I think just an interesting callback to the point that Pascal had made on the tasting of a $65 whiskey versus $100 whiskey versus $200. I think maybe unique to my process is that I never take price into consideration. And almost every time I buy a bottle, I try to forget the price that I paid for it when I get it home.
Me too. That's a great thing to do.
It's in my own like self-interest, but it also allows me to anonymize a little bit and take that rarity factor, that price factor out of the equation when people are like, oh, this is going to be good because it's expensive. I try to take that out immediately, and I only rate on what's in the bottle. So if a $20 bottle of Wild Turkey 101 tastes great, I'm going to give it a great score. If
that's great.
If a $400 bottle tastes like crap, I'm gonna let people know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
are you? Is it okay if we? Can you taste it now for us? Not to put you on the spot here.
Absolutely. I mean, same
awesome.
as we talked about earlier. You're never going to get the same depth of notes that I would pull out on a 2-hour experience in writing. To borrow a page from Jess's repertoire. You know, we're better. Both of us are better on paper than we are live. So we will always perform better in written word, and that's why we choose that medium as our way of sharing our experiences in whiskey more often than not. I still do video whenever I can, but my true comfort place is solo with a beautiful glass, and then finding a great one, sharing it with those that I love.
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers to Stag. Let's go on some 25A, that new. I am really excited to get into this because I was so disappointed with all the 24s. So
what are the?
And it took them while you're nosing there, Nick. It took them a while to get to that this year, right? Like this is super late. Like it gets later and later each release, right?
And I feel like that doesn't help the quality of the whiskey. I feel like part of the reason that 24 was all over the map was because they jammed out like 3 or 4 batches in a month. That had to have been a rush process, right? So how much time did that blend have to marry in the blending tanks before it was a cohesive product? And so you also might wonder if there's batch or bottle to bottle variation because they didn't blend it for long enough, right? On some of those 24 batches. That's like my biggest fear in the whiskey world, is that I'm experiencing something and it's not translating because of a blender or a distiller's error in blending. That's like, I'm wasting my time if that's the case, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to shut up and quit asking questions because we're delaying what everybody. I like the tease though. This is like we're keeping
super teasing. What's the proof point on it? Sorry, let me just, if you don't
25A is a 126.5 proof batch.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Kind of on the lower end, I'd say, for Stag Junior batches. They typically run right at that 130. Okay, the nose on this definitely has that sugar sweet characteristic. So it leans in on some of those confectioner sugar tones, almost like if you just put a jar of pure granulated sugar in a jar and stuck your nose to it. It's kind of like that. Almost like if you were to have a packet of Fun Dip too. It has a little bit of fruitiness on the back end, but it predominantly just leads.
There's a note I can use. I used to have Fun Dip all the time, Mac. Like the little sugar stick.
Fun Dip, baby.
You lick the sugar stick and you stick it in the. Oh, Mac, I found a new note.
Oh, he's gonna use that all the time.
You're gonna license that one too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. It's a Nick note. You can't use it, Hack.
Nick note. Nick note.
No, I always love expanding vocabularies in relation to whiskey, trying to get more descriptive notes on things. So I adore sharing these things and letting people find what is in line with their experiences too.
So it's a sweet nose. It's Fun Dip and sugar.
Yeah. Candied strawberry.
Oh,
nice.
Sounds good to me. It's not
it's very light. It's not bold Stag Junior. It's quiet, refined Stag Junior on this nose.
Okay. All right.
On to the taste.
Yep.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
That doesn't suck.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
It doesn't suck.
Right. It doesn't suck, people. It doesn't suck. Hey, that's a good note.
We're
it doesn't
happy.
suck.
That's a great note.
Yeah.
Pascal hit it perfectly. I let everybody on for a little bit chewing on that one. I was
That's all
I was
good.
munching on that whiskey.
That was great, Nick.
Palate follows the nose really nicely. It has that candied strawberry.
Oh, does it? Oh, nice.
A lot of great sweetness, zero spice, which is weird for Stag Junior.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't have that typical kind of cinnamon backbone. And it's
wow.
So okay, what this reminds me of is batch 15. This harkens back to batch 15, 131.1 proof.
Okay.
I don't think I know.
That's good to hear. Actually, that's exciting.
That sounds good to me.
You just said something that I didn't know that I feel, and this is why I love your writing, because you describe what I'm feeling, because I can't write it. When you said the word cinnamon backbone, I get a lot of that in Stag. Like it's got that almost cinnamon to the point. Like, I don't know, you've seen people the stupid Instagram things or whatever where they put the cinnamon in their mouth and it like, right? Like there's times
that's
where I almost get that. It's like too much of that cinnamon impact on Stag, right? And you said it so much more eloquently with the cinnamon backbone. Like that's cool. That's cool. That's like I do get that a lot of Stag.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to be descriptive and apply tasting notes to feelings, right? It's more than just there's cinnamon here. How is that cinnamon being experienced? Is it slapping you in the face, or is it slowly creeping across your tongue, right? Those are two very different experiences of cinnamon.
Because Nick, like with cinnamon, I find myself like, Amberana is the cinnamon bomb, right? Like that's but there's a different kind of cinnamon, and I find myself calling it, like a lot of other whiskey folks, baking spice or something like that, because I can't tell or articulate well what's happening, and it's a spice, or but it's not just like it's not a rye spice necessarily, but it's a cinnamon, but it's not Amberana. It's something. Do you know what I mean? Like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Like, and I think the backbone thing is good. But yeah, I don't know.
You got a whole spice cabinet to work with. You got to go stick your nose in a couple of jars of black pepper, allspice.
That is interesting too, because you hear a lot of times, and this is just I'm gonna be dumb hack for a minute, and Mack is probably gonna say like something like you can't take me anywhere, but like,
oh, are you just starting this?
I'm just starting this. People use this thing all the time where like baking spice. I don't really know what the hell that is. Like when people say baking spice, to me, like I got a shit ton of spices that I bake with. So, but I don't have a seasoning in my little cabinet that says, but hey honey, I'm gonna bake this peach cobbler. Can you grab me the baking spice?
Sprinkle some baking spice on that.
No.
Yeah.
I've never grabbed for the
Oh,
now,
yeah.
and I'm not trashing people that use baking spice as a, but I don't know what that is when people use that as a tasting. Like I don't know that. Should I know that? Am I just a dumbass, or like
just a generalization
of like the nutmegs, the allspice, the cinnamon? So for me, it is. That's how I view, but I get what you're saying, Hank. But red hots, Pat, good point. I get some red hots with Stag.
Oh yeah,
and also some turkey sometimes. Some of those Russell single barrels. Anyway,
sure. Yeah.
Good point.
All right, can we shut up and then a second sip? Can I hear more from you, Nick?
Absolutely.
Sip.
Let's give it another taste.
Doesn't suck, Hack.
I told you it was a good idea to bring Nick on.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. What do you think? I was like, no, we're just gonna have Nick.
Okay, so it picks up a little bit of it's something a little bit deeper than vanilla. I like to call it linen. It picks up it's a quality of oak. It's when oak is breaking down, it makes this lignin compound, and it's what tastes like vanilla, but sometimes it has more of a texture to it where you can almost put like a piece of newspaper or a linen cloth, and it has kind of that feel. It's a more textured vanilla. It's not a vanilla syrup. It's like this vanilla mixed with this almost papery, very wood derived linen note. Heaven Hill, your Elijah Craig barrel proof that you got going on here today. Those are always so good. I have a specific tasting note for Heaven Hill vanilla. It's Heaven Hill vanilla, right? It's its own adjective because they have such a distinct linen, lignin kind of characteristic to their whiskey. It's in no other thing. And that's the kind of thing you'd find in a distillery blind. You'd say, wow, Heaven Hill has a lot of vanilla for some reason.
So lignin, can you say more about it? Because I don't know. So like vanilla, lignin, anything else you could give me that I might know that has something close to that? Is it
papyrus? You don't make papyrus like you don't make your own paper at home on the weekends?
I don't. I don't know.
Mac, you doing you roll your own? You doing you roll your own, Mac?
Yeah, it's allowed in Boston. Yeah,
it's great. Yeah.
It's definitely in DC too. No, that's awesome, dude. I love the Heaven Hill vanilla note. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I'd say Stag and George T. Stag in general has one of the deepest parallels to the Heaven Hill vanilla. I'd say if you read any of my George T. Stag reviews, especially I think the 2020, I lean in on that linen note really heavily. It's super prominent on George T. Stag, and not on their other releases for some reason. I don't get it on Weller Antique or Buffalo Trace or Eagle Rare. It's a Stag thing.
That's so cool.
Can you? Because I don't want to have you say obviously like you need to sit down with this, and I look forward to reading your full review here, but it sounds like this one is. We know it doesn't suck, which is number one, great. But it sounds like this might harken back to some better things before, or early thoughts. Okay.
Yeah, read batch 15, the review for batch 15.
Okay.
And I think if you like what you hear in my write-up of batch 15, you're gonna like 25A.
Yeah.
And so that's something that you can research and then hunt with a very informed decision based on that tasting note.
So I know we've kept you longer, and I told you that we would,
Yes.
because like one thing about us, we like to have fun, but we're also closet or not whiskey nerds. Like we love to nerd out on whiskey. And so having you here and has been one of the coolest experiences our show has ever had. So thank you.
Nerd out and word out. It's right up my alley too.
It's I would love to continue to have you back if we didn't scare you off. But,
yeah, so maybe in the future we'd love to have you, man.
No, you guys are super cool. Really easy to hang out with, and obviously a deep passion for the whiskey space. I love your style of fun first and make sure that the whiskey's good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
Nick,
man.
we really deeply appreciate you. And amongstthewhiskey.com, both is a website, also on Instagram. Go check out that website. Go follow him on Instagram. Nick, we're gonna do this again, hopefully in the near future. And let's stay connected. And I just want to say thank you again from the bottom of our heart. Like our little small channel, like starting out, to have somebody like you as knowledgeable, as established, just very cool for our channel. And just say thank you now.
No, you guys are doing good things. Let's make it a big channel.
All right. Thank you, Nick.
Hey, man.
Have a good night, buddy. All right,
cheers,
thank you.
fellas.
Thanks, man.
All right, that was awesome.
That was awesome. What?
We're like a real whiskey channel.
Are we? No, we're not.
Yeah. Yes, we're like a real whiskey channel.
No, but I am also, so great having Nick, but like really awesome too that maybe 25A is making up for the 24s.
I mean, he was pretty high on that 25A.
I mean, I love how like it doesn't suck. We're like,
I know. Well, that's the note we all get when he started talking about ligma. I don't know what ligma is.
Yeah.
I don't think he said ligma. I think that's something different.
I think you're thinking of some. Anyway, is it Hackenback After Dark yet?
Not yet.
Close.
Not
All
yet.
right. Well, because we got Marty.
We got Marty. We need to get Marty up here. If Marty is ready, we're going to bring Marty up. But again, look, as we are trying to grow the channel, I just, Mac knows this. I'll randomly reach out to anybody. And I thought Nick would have zero interest in doing this with us. So the fact that he did, I'm forever grateful, because we're just a couple of small YouTubers that don't know what we're doing. So, so thankful for Nick for doing this. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that kind of content on somebody that's way smarter than us, but also a guy that has a true passion. And I think that's where we connect, right?
Yeah. And then also at the same time, like accessible, where like the knowledge is there, but not an asshole.
Right.
You know, like which is
not pretentious, but just really knowledgeable, really good at what he does.
And like, hey, guess what? I spend a lot of time with this. I write about it a lot. This is how I would do it, and this is what I think, and like that's really awesome. And so
thank you, Randall. Randall's just jumped in with a huge super chat. Let's get Marty in here. Should we bring Marty up?
Of course. The party's about to start.
Hey, he's awake.
Wait.
Marty, wake up.
Wait.
Hey, let's go, baby. So you'll just have anybody
Marty,
on this
did our
channel.
show put you to sleep tonight?
I heard you say that. You'll just have anybody on. I get it. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh no, not what we meant. We just need you to bring all these same. We need the tasting notes that Nick brought. That's all. Hey, no big deal. No big deal.
No, Nick, I can't drink this quick. It's Stag batch 18. So yeah, I had to go easy on that one.
You got to spend some time on that one. Yeah. Right. Thank you again, Randall, for jumping in here. I know you're a friend of Marty's, and we're not going to take it easy on Marty. We're not going to take it easy on you, but we are. We're so grateful you're here, Marty. Just
man.
Want to do a quick intro.
Give the man a proper intro.
No, I know. I acted like everybody already knew because he's a big time.
Well, they already do know, but
they do know.
time,
but so Whiskey Knows, you can check him out. Whiskey Knows on YouTube.
OWS.
I act like people don't know who you are, but anyway, Whiskey Knows.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we this YouTube community, we happened to be together on a 21090 stream, and we did a little hangout late at night, little hashtag one more pour together. And as we're hanging out, I just thought you were probably one of the coolest people I've met. And
thanks, man.
And then just have traded some messages back and forth, and we may be working on something in the future.
We can talk about that later. We're working on some stuff.
Hey, I'm just teasing the good people.
That's right. We're working on some stuff. So there's Top Jimmy coming in hot.
Top Jimmy is the man.
Sweet Cindy.
So awesome.
Cheers, babe.
Thank you, Top Jimmy. Thank you so much, man. You guys are awesome. This is so Marty was kind enough to give us a shout out, and he has given us some sage advice. So we are so blessed to have you here. But one of the big things too is that we were doing a live a few weeks ago, and we were talking about Murray Hill, and you sent your cousin, the other nose, Nancy Fraley, a message saying we were talking shit on Murray Hill.
You said that, Marty? What did you say, Marty? What did you say?
No,
you said we were talking.
No, I didn't say that. What I did say,
What did you say?
Honest to God, what I said was, I was like, me and Nancy had been texting back and forth the night before, and she goes, holler at me next time you're on or something. I said, okay. Then I was in chat on that stream, and she texted me then, asked me what was going on. I said, hey, if I want you to do something. And that's when I put the message up, hey, check the chat. And then that's when she jumped in. Yeah,
you're the man.
I actually tried to get her to. I was going to send her the link tonight.
Oh, that would have been
just so if you could see her in the background. But I think
it would have.
She's in India for 3 weeks right now. So that's why I haven't heard back. Nice. So she's working. She's working there. So she's working on some Indian malt stuff.
Man,
so
she's killing it.
The woman is everywhere. Right. Literally everywhere.
Yes, dude, but guess what? We have Marty here. We're not just we're here from.
Here's one thing we know for
Nancy's
sure.
a damn rookie, man. You got the damn pro here in the family. Let's just go with it.
Exactly right.
We got the real one.
We got the real one. Yeah. We got the real nose here. You know what? Here's the thing though. Like I do think there is a DNA genetic thing going on here, because I watched this man stream a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
and I've never seen him crush a blind like that ever. Like
that was 1 in a million. You watched.
No, that blind. Can you remind? Wait, what? Okay,
that was the Josh Fritz blind, I believe. The Fritz blind.
Was like, and it was really specific. That and what were they, Marty? Because I remember you were saying shit. I was like,
it was
shit. Man. Anyway, not to put, but it was like so specific.
Frey Ranch, the Harvest Cut or whatever it's called, was in that one. Top Jimmy's in chat. He kept up the scoring for me. Toby will know. That was a good one, man, because it when you talk about blinds and like I do them a lot, I will do them even a night or two when I'm not streaming outside on the back porch, and I'll come up here and I'll set out the glasses and I'll pour the bottles. I know what they are, but I'll still put the little sticky on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then I just, when I get outside and I carry them all down there, well, hell, they're already mixed up. And I try to just work on it a lot. It's fun for me. And I think anytime you can start working with blinds, and I preach this to everybody that's watching, is experiment with it, because it's only going to improve your palate as you go on.
Yeah.
And, one of the great things about doing blinds is, a lot of people have trouble with finished whiskeys. And the more you get into it, the more you can kind of try to figure out, is this cognac, Armagnac, sherry, stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's hard, because Armagnac and cognac are just
Armagnac,
a little
if you
bit,
can do that. Yeah.
So I really enjoy it. So Nancy actually is sending me a box now that has some of the most craziest shit I've ever seen in it.
That's awesome.
And she goes, you're welcome to blind it on the stream. And I was like, nah, I'm going to share this with a couple dudes, man. Cause this is this is like batch one of this.
When you say a couple dudes, was that Hacking Mack?
I think
hey man, I can probably land some more. So
you were not in the first cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
we got to see. She didn't show me how much, so it may be plenty. So hey, we'll see.
Well, that's awesome. Okay, Marty, I see you got the stags above you. We had Nick on here. What'd you think of that?
I think what I like about Nick, I think a lot of people need to take notice of the time he spends when he noses and sips a whiskey. And one thing great about Nick is he's not afraid to pour it and let it sit and let it aerate a little bit, let it get let the freshness fall, let the air do its thing, especially on bottle cracks. One of the things, I'll share something real quick that I thought was really cool, is if I'm going to do a review and I have a new bottle, and I think the last one I did this with was the Frey Ranch. I think it comes out Tuesday, that video, but it's a brand new bottle crack Nick, buddy of mine, got. And what I did was I poured a full glen of it. Okay. And then I just set the bottle to the side and I left the cork off to the side. And then I poured me another quarter of a glen, maybe 2 ounces of it for the review. And I let that sit for a minute. So while I was doing all that air was starting to work on that bottle and what I had in the glen. And of course I replaced it back into the bottle. So it kind of works a little bit. If you do a bottle crack review, you got to kind of take it for what it is at that moment rather than, giving a really good detailed review later. So, I mess around with a little bit of both sides of it. So, but anyway, I enjoy it.
I mean, and again, that 25A was a fresh crack. Are you
and it didn't suck.
Right.
It didn't suck. That's the best note ever.
I love that. It was the first note. Do you agree? I mean, I think most people do that. These later stag batches have kind of been a bit of a confusion point, if not, or no, do you disagree with that?
I think it's weird or strange or uncomforting to know that, they pounded out the 4 that they did last year. And then this year, the 25 batch hit like 1st of August. And we'd talked about it all year long. About March and April, we really on my channel started talking about, when are we going to see 25A or, what's the deal there? But back, like I'm sipping on batch 18 here.
Yeah. What
now.
are you sipping on? Oh, batch 18.
Okay. Yeah. So, but, back then they only did 1 a year, I guess, technically, so if they're really good, I don't mind if you do 1, but if all 4 of them are decent and you can get them at SRP, that $60, man, that's a buy for that bottle. It goes back to Elijah Craig barrel proof. Some are better than others. Some won't knock you socks off.
Yeah.
But for the price of a barrel proof at least 9 years old, there you
Yes.
go. You know, so
But how many people are getting them for? How many people are getting them for $65? Like,
no.
I think I just want to like, I don't know. So I mean, if you do, I'm with you, Marty. So, yeah, and at 24C is what I just sipped on, and
Yeah.
it is just I was really disappointed, and I think 24D. I think Candace got me a sample of that. I like that one better than 24C, but anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. And you know, it's I'm on that threshold too. It's like, you know, I'm from Northeast Tennessee and I live in Raleigh now and have for about 4 years, and everything here is ABC store. So unless there's somebody that works there that wants to take care of me, that's gone. And also most of the stores here in the Raleigh area supply to the restaurants. So if they get 3 bottles, you're probably not going to see it. So,
yeah,
you know, that's the other side of the coin too, with some of these releases is sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you're standing there with your hands up in the air, like, why not me, you know, kind of thing. I don't know, but I don't, to be honest though, man, I've got a lot of people that watch me that are local.
Yeah.
And when I can give the comment, and a lot of other channels do it, it's a try before you buy.
Yeah.
In this area, that could be a real possibility. So I do appreciate that side of it, but some of these banger bottles, dude, you're not gonna. I just say buy it, like
It's
old
tough
Dom
for you in
8,
North Carolina.
buy it, you know, stuff like that. Jack Daniel's toasted, I gotta pour that, buy it.
I just drove down from DC to like through Virginia, North Carolina, down to Alabama, and man, the Virginia, North Carolina stores, it's tough. Those ABC stuff. I mean, like, and then that finally you hit South Carolina, and right there on the border, Southern Spirits, shout out Southern Spirits, awesome store there. But you're a little far from that, aren't you, Marty?
Yeah, I'm about 2.5 hours from South Carolina. So
Marty, your group, you know, you've been on YouTube now for
almost 5 years.
5 years. Yeah. So talk a little bit about your group and how are you guys doing some cool barrel picks? Anything you got coming that,
well, yeah,
you know, if folks are interested in, you know, like, hey, they want to, because here's the thing, especially our Houston group, like we like getting into things, because talking about Stag, like, is kind of the talk tonight, but mostly because like Nick does amazing content on it, but a lot of us have moved on where we're looking for stuff like K Luke, or we're looking for like Crittenden's, or what are you guys getting into over there at Whiskey Nose? Like, what's going on?
Well, the best, I guess, explanation I can give you for that is, I mean, I don't mean to use the term kick a dead horse, because they're not dead horses. For one thing, is I don't know where I can go now to do a pick that 3 other groups ahead of me haven't already done. And that's great and all. Don't get me wrong.
It's a good point.
And I've said it before. I've had, and Toby knows, Randall, Roger, everybody that's part of my channel that's in the chat knows that I've had opportunities, and just because you can do a pick doesn't mean you should.
That's a good point.
So I've been very, very selective in the last 3 years. I have participated on picks with other channels, and I've enjoyed that a lot, which takes a lot of stress off me of worrying about getting this to shared pour or seal box and making sure it sells out and things like that. So right now, my focus has been doing picks for, like, I can include my internal group of friends, and a store is willing to buy the barrel somewhere. So we try to go in and represent a store that I know that I can say, hey, we want to do a barrel pick here. I've got a store that's already going to buy the barrel, but we want to buy our bottles up front or whatever. And so I don't know, man. I don't know if I really want to fight everything with trying to get all that into shared pour and you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm going in that direction right now.
Yeah, we say it all the time when we're talking about, you know, different barrel picks and that. It's like, you know, I do a lot of store picks where they send stuff to the store and the store owner will call me. Liquor Zone, Pete, thank you for involving me in those, because it's helped me work on that process. It's helped me work on the process of understanding. But last week or week before last, I don't remember, got called up there and I was really excited because, as you can see up here, I'm a Peerless fan. Like, I like Peerless. I like a lot of what they do.
Yeah.
I went up there and it looked like sweet tea that had been watered down. It literally looked like when you order a glass of tea and the ice sits in it so long and it just turned to like, I was like, what in the hell did they send you? So I tried it and it was awful. And I said, send these back. Do not. So to your point, I don't think every pick is a good pick.
Well,
but that was crazy to me. I couldn't believe how young that stuff looked.
I'll tell you something that I'm seeing. And I know Top Jimmy we've talked about this with Randall and Roger in the group that I love 1792 picks. I do. I love the foolproof. I like the bottle to bond. I like all that stuff. The 100 proofer, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, bottle and bond. But the ones I've seen the past year, the sticker on them is not a store pick. It's a Sazerac pick.
Mm-hmm.
And when Green River dropped their single barrel program, I guess a year and a half ago or 2 years ago now, I don't know if it's that long, but the Bourbon Jerk, guys, if you ain't subscribed to the Bourbon Jerk, please go do so. Tommy's a super dude. He picked me up one at Total Wine and More outside of Detroit. And that is one of the most garbage bottles I've got. And,
really?
and Tom, you got to be careful when somebody does something for you like that. I didn't review it. I put it in a blind, but I didn't review it. But he agrees it's just absolute trash. So when you have big chain stores that are doing picks, that try it before you buy it. I mean,
we did the larceny pick here, and the larceny rep came in and he had three barrels. He said the city of Houston's just getting these 3 barrels. We're not going to rehash them. We're not going to roll them. This is what they get. This store is known as one of our best bourbon stores, which is the store I was helping pick for. He goes, we've got another independent store that we're going to let have second. And he goes, the third one is going to the big box store here. So basically the big box store wasn't even picking. They were just getting whatever was left. And not to say that all 3 barrels couldn't have been good, but it was very eye-opening to me that like how some of that process works. And just because it's a store pick and just because it's a brand you like you said, try before. Get some whiskey friends that'll give you samples.
Yeah.
Well, Nick mentioned
actually,
that, right?
Well, yeah, but Marty actually has a video on that specific thing of getting how to. Sorry, you can say this better than me, Marty.
No, go ahead.
But like it's a great video where if you go on Whiskey Nose channel where you talk about, hey, how do I find the right group to align myself with for their barrel picks and what and basically the palates and what you like and aligning that, right? Did I butcher that, Marty, or is that
no? That's it.
That's
like that's the thing. It's like I hate to say I've been in the game long enough, but I've been part of these groups, and I speak for a lot of people that I know that are in chat. That every single thing I've gotten from them has been a hitter or without using the term hitter, it may have like a completely different profile than anything else you might have in your collection.
Yeah.
So when you have that opportunity and you find that group that stays consistent with what you like, that's kind of who you need to follow. So,
but what is multiple. Is there a clear difference between a hitter and a banger?
Yes.
I need to know.
Yes. A banger means you might want to back it up. A hitter means this is pretty good for what it is.
Oh, that's a great definition.
I love Marty's definition of a banger.
That is great.
Yeah,
that is great.
So,
and when he says back it up, he means an extra.
Oh, yeah. He means another bottle.
Yeah.
Yes,
kind of like you did with the
I know where you were headed, Mac. It's a little different than what you were thinking there.
Yeah. What you're doing with the beacon is definitely a banger.
Hey, it's got a nice box, Marty. It's got a nice box.
It's got a nice box, and you want to back it up.
Yeah.
Are we
You're
at the
a
after dark
fine-looking
section?
woman once you back that ass up.
We hit after dark. Sorry.
I think we're at the after dark segment at this point.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Speaking of banger, I think this Elijah Craig B525 is a freaking banger.
Oh, I like it a banger.
I had it right behind all that stag stuff I had, and GTS 24 is fantastic. But this
B5
think it's better than that GTS 23 that I had.
What? I'm loving the GTS 23.
Anyway, I mean, maybe I'm smoking crack. I don't know, but I like this a lot. Like,
you're just drinking. You're doing fine.
Have you had?
I'm doing some drinking and thinking, Marty.
You're doing good, dog. You're killing it.
Had you had the B525 yet, Marty?
No, it's not.
It's.
I hope it gets here. I don't know if they'll hold me one or not, but no, it's fine.
We're gonna get one to Marty.
Well, Marty, let's just keep. We're gonna start. Do you have? Okay, I'm gonna roll through some things.
Sure. You want to do some drinking, Marty? You want to drink with us?
Yeah, I'm here, baby.
Okay.
I didn't come to lay up.
You're not obligated to be here, but we're gonna drink.
No, I didn't come to lay up. I'm hitting driver all night.
Penelope.
Look at this. First of all, I want y'all to look at this. Look at this. Okay. Hack, you got to step your sample game up because look at this. Look at this.
Bro, like people are making samples that look like the real label and stuff. What is this? I put
from
our
Jason.
logo on our sample and I thought that was cool.
Jason Hyman. Jason, I don't even know how you do this.
Jason Hyman's the pimp of samples.
Jason, I love you. He was part of the 21090 Chattanooga barrel pick with me and Anthony, Katie, Ethan. That was an awesome team. And that, anyway, shout out 21090 and that. But this is the Penelope 13, which I have been waiting for because you know what's in here. Did you hear about this?
I know what's in there, but you tell us.
Some Heaven Hill juice, my friend. Which is crazy to me that Penelope has these. I mean, I guess they had these barrels and they got bought from, Ross and Squibb, but anyway, I'm getting into this.
You just did that epic Heaven Hill blind Saturday with Heaven Hill 19, Evan Williams 23, Evan Williams 12, and then what was the other one that Tim threw in there?
I don't know. Off the top of my head. I don't know.
Right here. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just forgot.
Yeah.
Marty, where do you set on the Heaven Hill products? Like,
are you a Heaven Hill guy?
I am very much a Heaven Hill guy. When we talked about a pour that you start off a blind with or something like that, for me, it's always Heaven Hill bottled and bond 7-year. I keep it here.
Yeah, such a great pour.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The finish on it is one of the best bottle and bond finishes I think you can have. But a lot of people don't get the finish that I get on it. I get a lot of pepper spice and some finish like that, but a lot of people are not on board with that, and that's fine. But it works for me.
Yeah. Thank you, Robert.
I'm a Heaven Hill guy. Absolutely.
Robert.
Yeah. Hell, I like Melicorn. I like Rittenhouse. So
I love it.
There you go.
Getting down to it.
Hell yeah! All right, so this is 121 proof. We are at 13 years, 78, 10, 12 mash bill, and the nose is glorious Heaven Hill. It is. It is that. It's like
What's
that.
the
It's like
on that Penelope 13.
It's $199.
Do you have any Penelope, Marty? And how do you feel about Penelope?
Back when their best bottle was the Architects, I have one, and I thought it was okay. And then they came out with Rosé and these other ones that I thought were decent. But I haven't really bought any until last year when the first estate collection came out, and I've got the 9-year, I think, over there.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fantastic. It was the first Penelope that I ever spent like $99 for, and I'm tickled with that one. Yeah. I think it's good. This green box, 13 years, hopefully going to hit North Carolina. So I've got a list I've got to get.
So we have this relationship, Marty, and Matt knows about this.
But this isn't MGP.
No, see, that's different though. That's different. That's like how that's different.
So all right. So let me so the nose on this is that now I'm in my own head with Nick's. What did he said? Vanilla. What did he say was his note?
You ain't Nick. Don't try to be
Nick.
You ain't Nick.
I would never try, but it's got that nice like fancy vanilla. It's not that imitation vanilla. And then you got that like baking spice, which he said it much more fancier than me. But let's get in here. Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's great. It's It's a little. I would love to try this next to B525. Because how much is MSRP on B525?
It's like 70.
And what are the specs on that? Like
9 years
what's
or
the age?
something?
Yeah, it's 11 years, 6 months.
11.
It's 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, like,
126.2. Yeah.
I feel like that B525 could compete, if not. I mean, this is really good. This is. It almost tastes a little watery to me, which is weird. 121 proof.
Now you got that Penelope Project X sitting there. They're here, but they're also $100. And for me, that being finished, that to me is a try before you buy, even though I've never had it.
I picked it up for 70, and I've been very, very pleased with it.
I could see that. That's.
But the thing about it, I like a cognac finish. I do. So the thing about the Penelope X is there's different ones, and I don't pretend to have them all memorized. This one is finished in Oloroso sherry and cognac, which is right up my alley. Like, I like both of those.
Me too, man.
And so for me, Marty, if I'm going to buy a Penelope X, it's going to be this one. And Penelope, like, this is when Penelope and I have decided that we're going to have a date night, and she puts on the little black dress. And you know what that means.
Marty, do you know? Wow. Marty, do you know this? Okay, I'm sure Marty doesn't know this, but like Pat's got a whole thing with this whole Penelope shtick.
Yeah. Well, if she wears Penelope Weeder, she looks like, buck teeth Betty.
So anyway, the metaphors abound.
Penelope just has different. She's very fickle. She goes from buck tooth Betty to little
black dress.
Black lingerie.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So
okay.
All right. I'm gonna finalize this, and we'll move on. And Marty, I want to hear what you're sipping. I want to know what, like, some things lately what's something you've liked lately. I want to hear from you. But I'm going to summarize this this Penelope 13 estate. What is this? Yeah. It's that vanilla. It's that like creme brulee. But then it's got that spice. And then some of the haters in the chat are going to say that Sharpie. Get out of here. Get out of here with that Sharpie talk in the chat.
Get your Sharpie out of here.
But it has a little anise in here. That like black licorice, right? I really like it. I think for $199, I'm not going to buy it. And I was really looking forward to this. But
yeah,
I would buy B525. Buy B525. Buy it. All right. That's that.
No,
it's good. It's not 200. All right.
All right. Marty's doing this. I'm taking an old man bathroom break. I'll be right back, Mac.
I got you. I can appreciate that.
Marty, what are you sipping on over there?
I am sipping on batch 15 now, Stag Junior.
Oh,
131 proof.
Is that the one Nick said we should? That's the one I think he said you should sip, right?
He may have.
I think he said 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, it's good, man. I got them. I think the
do you
oldest
have them
I've
all?
got.
What do you have?
No, hell no. I go back to batch 12. And I don't have everything there in between. I've got like 2 from last year, 2 from 23. I don't have everything.
Oh.
But like I said, this is the bottle. This is one of those bottles that if I can find it for, I'll even say $100 or less, I'm buying it. I'm just, I mean, because think about what we're spending $100 on anyway.
Exactly. I get it.
This is not. There's nothing. If you buy a Stag Junior and you come across and jump in my chat and say, "Hey, Marty, I think that Stag you just reviewed is tannic," I'll be like, "Well, I'll give you $100 for it." I just
you heard it here.
Yeah, I don't think they're. I think they're worth that, and not much more. So
yeah. I think I see them for the most part. If it like, I mean, I think everyone. I'd actually love to hear it in the chat. And then Marty, I think you just said it. What's your price point for not buying a Stag? I think mine is like 85, 90. Like if I don't have it, and I see it, I've seen it. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it way over a certain place. I've seen it.
There's a store. There's a store back home in Tennessee I can go to right now that has it for $275, and it sits there on the damn shelf. And back 6-7 years ago, I used to roll in there when they would get them for $49-$59, man.
I remember that.
They finally got wise and realized that they could do whatever the hell they wanted with prices, and they've screwed themselves.
Well, I'd love to hear that. So, Hack, I don't know if you heard this, but Marty has the 15 he's trying right now.
Let's go.
Which is awesome.
I have to
So I'd love
label
to
the tops of them so I know which is what.
Oh, look at this guy.
So
yeah, that's incredible. I would love to hear.
It's down a little bit. Yeah. So this 15 for me was always really confectionery sugar, powdered sugar, and then straight cherry. Yeah, this thing.
I love those notes.
Now, granted, this
Those
bottle
are like my
is
notes.
exactly where it needs to be if you want to be a dead set review, which nobody will ever find anymore unless, you go into an antique store.
Unicorn.
But when you nose this thing, man, there's 0 ethanol on it now. It's 131.2, 131.1.
Yes. Yes.
Come on.
Yeah. That 131.
The back end on this thing, just hello, how you doing? Can I scratch your back, please? Can I run you a warm bath? Go ahead, man. Let's go. Let's get intimate. Let's go, baby.
I love it.
Now
we're after dark.
Now we're at after dark. We just hit after dark.
We just
you hit it now with that. But I mean, there's only a few bottles probably in this room that I could do that with. So, and then I got batch 12. That's probably my favorite.
So it's a sweet. So
sugar cherry. This is not the dip, the chalk stick. Yeah,
fun dip.
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that.
It's not like artificial.
For me,
more
it's
deep.
not.
It's more deep. And maybe I said artificial. I don't know if that's what Nick was saying. I would not assume to say that, but it's like
the chat would like to know. It doesn't suck, right?
No, Randall knows it does not suck. This is like the sugar on this thing. You know when you go to the little Chinese restaurant and they got those full donut looking things that are covered in sugar. If you smell those before you eat it and then smell this, that's that sugar bomb right off the top.
That is actually one of my favorite noses I've ever heard from someone in the whiskey community.
Yeah.
And it's so awesome, Marty. That is because I went there. I went to that Chinese buffet and I just
Yeah. And then when you hit 40, which I'm 50, but when you hit 40 and you put 2 of them on your plate, you're like, I shouldn't be eating these damn things.
That's all right. We're thinking about getting shirts made that say Fat Kid Whiskey because
there you go.
We just like it.
Yeah.
And what year is that, Marty? Do you know off the top of your head when that came out? All right, sorry.
I'd have to look it up
in the chat. You don't have to look it up. I'm sure.
I'd say, I don't know, 16 to 18, 2006. I don't know. I don't want to. I still got the spot on it where the damn price tag was. I don't know why I took it off because that's
all
cool to see what that was back then, But no, this is a banger.
That's awesome.
That means you back it up.
Yeah, damn right. You back these up.
So, I mean, I'm hopeful now. I'm hopeful for the new Stag. I was really down after 24. I mean, it's going to be hard to find this guy, or it's going to be expensive, or and who knows? Like, are they going to release 2 more by Christmas?
I don't think so. I mean, if they do, I think you'll see 1 more. But you've got so much of their antique collection that's going to hit. My old buddy Thomas used to own the store back home in Kingsport. He would always get the Buffalo Trace drop right at Christmas, the week before, and he'd always call it the Eagle has landed. And he never ever got Stag during the year. It always would be with that. So yeah, it's weird how these things hit and sell in places you can find them, and it's always kind of strange.
I remember last year when 24D dropped. I remember I posted a picture of it in a different Discord, and people called me a liar that they didn't drop 24D. I said, well, I think they did.
yeah, they did. Yeah, right.
So I brought a couple things with me on this trip. My Asian Ore, which shout out Asian Ore. We need their sponsorship. nothing paid sponsor anymore. We'll take it.
If you're listening, Agent Nor, to our tiny channel.
Anyway, I got Maker's Cellar 25 and 24, and I'm about to do that. Marty, have you had the Maker's stuff lately? The new
Nico got a bottle of the 24, and he let me review it, but I don't own any of them. And I 25 hit here like a month ago, and my buddy here didn't know I wanted it, and he just put them on the damn shelf. And it was MSRP, and that's fine. Yeah. That's fine. They'll be like I said on the channel, man. If you miss a release, wait 2 weeks or a month. There'll be something else.
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't get FOMO. I don't just buy things because I have FOMO.
Excuse me. What did you just say?
Can I call bullshit?
Wait. What did you just say?
Come on.
Wait, what? I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, hold on. I gotta play
God, here we go.
2020. That's right.
The man that doesn't buy anything.
That's it, right there.
The man that doesn't buy anything.
I gotta buy my reveries. It's always hit. They're always bangers. Bangers, not hitters.
Never tried
bangers.
one. Never tried one.
Oh, Marty.
Marty.
You're about to get some. All right, I'm gonna send them to you.
Todd and Andy, or was it no? Yeah, they may have, but I know Jason Scott just left there too. So
yeah, I think I know. Jason did just picked a couple barrels over there.
Yeah.
210's got some coming out. I was down there for that, which is awesome. But yeah, so I'm gonna try these side by side, the cellar age. There's some haters on the cellar age.
Yeah.
One of them is on here right now, and who runs this channel.
No. Let's be accurate about this, which I have it back here. I'm loading names of this stupid wheel for you.
Okay.
But I just want you to know something clearly, because you're gonna get me rolling now. You're gonna get me started, and when you get me started, you know what happens. I don't hate cellar aged.
I think
it's just not as good as the heart release. And I've told you
that's
so many times. And there are people that will back me up and agree with
there's
me.
a lot of your little Houston boys that's going to back you up. But
did you hear what he called you, little Houston boys? I cannot wait till you come hang with us. We're going to drop you off in the third ward.
Marty, I'm going to Houston for the first time this week. Not first time, but to visit. I've been to Houston a few times. But anyway,
I got you.
But
that'll
Marty,
be some hellacious videos.
I know.
Yeah. A garage bottle share with us going live. That won't. Zero chance that's going to be.
That's going to have to be behind a paywall.
Zero chance. That's going to be entertainment for after dark. There you go. But no,
Marty,
the Star Hill Farm to me,
what do you think about
ultimate right now from Makers
good,
that I've ever had.
It's so good.
Those two different wheat mash bills that they combined, they got it right. And I have been, not that I buy any, I've only owned one now, but all those stave finishes they've done in the past 6-7 years, every store in America has 5 of them, you know.
Yeah,
they're
know.
good. They're good, but
I
don't know.
Yeah.
Greenpoint Mall. Hey, Mac, we're going to go get you some new shoes because I think at Greenspoint Mall. But just know this.
Why do I need new shoes?
Just because when I drop you off there, I'm just know, like, I'll be back. There's little blue
I feel like there's a
out in the
trap
parking
here.
lot. Yeah, when you see a little blue light in the parking lot and it's blinking, if you ever feel like afraid or in trouble, run to the blue light. But
Dude,
I'll drop you off there and I'll come back.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to get into this cellar aged here, and I want to hear, so a lot of hate goes into you commenters around the cellar aged. This is like 13, 14-year-old. I know in the 25. What's in the 24? I'm looking it up here. We got, I think there's like 14-year Makers stuff. I'm not a big Makers guy myself, but I love the 24 cellar aged, and oh wow, okay, he's doing it with me. All right,
Yeah. I just had to finish doing the wheel, like I told you. But I'm gonna crack this heart release. This is my second one of these. Marty, you had any of the Maker's heart release?
I've got one, but it's over there, and I can't remember which. Might have been last year's, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, the heart release is good, but like, let me ask you a question, Hack. What is unique about the heart release? Can you tell me?
What's a proof?
It's rich. It's got
Yeah,
that.
No.
What?
My question is this: what is unique? What makes it a heart release? Is it the age, or do they do something special?
Center of the
I
barrel.
know the answer.
Well,
I think I know the answer here.
Are you trying to just fuck?
I'm fully trying to just.
I look. I don't have.
Is it stave? Are they putting special staves in the? Oh.
Look,
well, the heart.
I know you want to hate on the heart release. It doesn't suck.
I know, but it's just another stave finish release, and the answer is, I think, yes. Or the chat's going to light me up. The difference in the cellar age is that we got 14-year Maker stuff in here.
I understand that. And then they hide it in the dark, and they act like it. They feed it like a mushroom.
But it's
they put it in the dark and they feed it shit, and then they say, "Oh, that's great." Truth is just look. That's a.
I'm not trying to. Hey, I'm not trying to defend Maker's Mark, but I think the cellar age, which is don't ever do secondary for this. Which anyway. The nose on this is super dusty, raspberry, like chocolate.
I'll try them next to each other though. I'm gonna get into this.
All right, so I'm trying 24 right now, Hack.
Okay, I'll try 24.
Let me see which one
cellar
I've
age.
got. Let me see which one I've got.
Marty, check it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Grab the one you have.
That's what happens, Marty. Just chaos.
Yeah, it's chaos here.
Oh man, that's got some raspberry.
Oh man, this 24 is really
fruity
good.
Nose. Very nice fruity nose.
Isn't it?
This is cellar aged. Yeah.
Okay, so he's got the heart. Marty's got the heart 24. He's gonna go, but you're doing cellar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
All right.
It's good.
I mean, it's just a nice like.
There's nothing wrong with cellar age. It's good. It's very good.
But like, what's MSRP on this? Which like you can't buy MSRP.
I bought mine at the airport for $150, which is 700 milliliter. Right?
I would buy it. I would buy it for that. Do you think it's a buy for $150?
Yeah.
I think. Anyway,
it's just a little thin.
10
little
virgin
thin.
toasted French oak steak.
You just had Stag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also had Penelope. I've also had Elijah Craig. But I
don't know why I'm defending Maker's Mark right now. Why am
I
I
know
the Maker's Mark
you're like
defending?
cellar age. Like it's like you planted your
What's called
flag.
cellar age? Cellar age is out. It's hot. It's it's one you want to try to find. A lot of people.
No, we have this ongoing thing where he thinks cellar age is better than heart release, and a bunch of us think the opposite.
Objectively, but I do like the heart release, Marty, that you're trying right now. I did not pack that one on my Boston trip, but
it's just thin on the back end. It's really great on the nose. It's good in the mid palate. It's just thin on the back end. It doesn't have any love. Doesn't hug you. Doesn't give you the hug. Like it's not scratching my back, as Marty says.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we got some Anthony notes here on the 24 cellar age. This is awesome. Which, by the way, we should talk about this. Anthony Peters, just Anthony the Palate. The nickname, awesome guy, awesome palate.
I had all those similar notes right in my head that Anthony just wrote.
Let me tell you who that whiskey's for. I'll tell you what, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but I think I don't know if Hack said it, but it just kind of falls short. It's almost thin. The nose is killer, but it's almost thin on the palate, as in flavor profile. This thing is like the 2024 heart release. This thing kind of hits me like if you had an old boy that just drank Woodford Reserve all the time. It's like, here, try this. Here's your little something a little different, a little sweeter. I mean, the nose has like great dusty wood notes.
You're talking about so Marty's talking about the 24 heart release.
That's the one I have right here.
I know. Okay.
And it's killer. It's
got orange fruits all over it, man.
Oh, it's an orange marmalade thing.
Yep.
It's rich too.
That's stronger than new rope on the nose, man.
Oh, and it keeps going. Finish carries. It keeps going. It just the what you get in the palate, it stretches it out through the finish, and it keeps going, and that's why I like it.
Second
Where
taste is
Accelerate
really
dies on
good.
the finish.
Yep.
That's the difference. I'm still on heart release better than Celery. Sorry.
Well, I disagree, and you, I guess you like 7-year age stated whiskey with virgin French oak stave. We're gonna put 10 staves in this barrel, and oh, this is so great. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm not in my head about how they put staves or finish. I drank it and I like it.
I know, and it's not bad. It's actually not bad, but I want to hate it more. But I do get the dusty old quality in the cellar aged, and I really love the 24. The 25 is not as good. And it's not worth the price. And I think they had 14-year in this. So I'm a little worried about them because, like you said, Hack, they put them in those like limestone caves or whatever. And
I just realized I forgot my morning recovery. God damn it.
Oh, here we go, Marty.
I did. I knew better. I knew it was a stag night.
Damn it. Well, it's not
You're
too
all right.
late.
You're
it
all right.
says while you're drinking. I'm still drinking.
Yeah.
Does it say that?
It does. It does. It says.
Oh, this is a great question.
It says for best results.
No,
that's what it said
Asheville.
somewhere.
What's the
for
best shelf
drink before or while I'm still drinking.
It's a question for all of us here. What's the best shelf for Maker's Mark?
46 cast strength.
Yeah, agreed.
Agreed. That's it. Yeah.
See, we found a place to agree.
We found a place that we could all agree. Yeah.
We found home. We found home. We all agree with that.
And I've got it over there in my giveaway box to one of my employees.
Matthew's got a question for you that I think we should answer. Hold on. Here you go. How's the stay profile on the pick you bought from Take compared to the cellar age?
So I haven't cracked that yet, Matthew. But we need to, and I'm sure the stay profile is great. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the stay profile. I'm saying when you compare 14,
now you're trying to bend stay profiles. Nobody cares, really.
No, I think, the heart release is a virgin, like French oak stave, and the cellar age is 14, 13-year, whiskey. So it's just different. So,
but do you think if you blinded these two, you would well, maybe you would feel the same.
I think you can also still find just straight vanilla stave Maker's Marks in the picks that stores have. I mean, this is just 10 virgin toasted French oak staves in this heart release. So
which it's easy to, which is like, it's good, right? Like, but it's not for me. I don't get the depth that I get. So I'm now having the 25 cellar, and you get those dusty qualities. You get like a custardy oak.
Yep.
That you don't get with the stave finish. And is it twice as much and worth that? No, but it's still better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's probably what you're looking for. It's probably what you're looking for, because I feel like to get that cellar age, they're thinning it down some.
I think it's low cast strength. I think it is low cast strength, Hack. I think that they are. I mean, maybe, but like I think it's close, and I think the blend they're doing is. I mean, how many what's the highest proof Maker's Mark? They're all like one.
Yeah, it's probably this one. It's probably this one, 119.
What's the Star Hill? I don't know.
That Star Hill is a whole. Which I have to say, the Star Hill beats everything.
I don't know where I'm.
Yeah, you like that over both of these. I just cannot. I don't know. It's just something about the cellar age that I don't like,
man. It is the porch pounder of whiskeys.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Marty,
and we're talking, sit on the porch and drink.
Say it again.
So this
Marty,
pick that Warren mentions from
114.7 is the Star Hill Farms.
Oh, okay, that's perfect proof.
There you go.
Marty, what is the surprise? I'm gonna put you on the spot here. Surprise bottle for you, and I don't mean like single barrels. Was there something you had this year that you were, surprised at, or didn't think it'd be as good, or just something you're liking?
I've got a couple. And I think that the Jimmy Red Double Oaked was spectacular.
I've not had that one.
Yeah, I think above that one, the Conviction Double Oaked is off. It's a banger.
Oh, here we go. All right, Hack. All right, so Hack, I think so. Tell me about Conviction Double Oak.
I'm taking shots tonight on this. That's okay. No, I brought a Conviction Double Oak back from Florida, and I thought it was funky.
You got to get into it. Let it rest. Let it do its thing. Take the cork off one night when you're drinking. Let the air get to it. Keep going back to it because it's a straight up. Yeah, man. As you get into it, that tannic part that you're talking about dissipates, and that oak will come to the top. I've got 2 different batches of it, and I think they're great. Yeah, Silver Grove bottles were good.
Okay,
damn right.
I need new riff. Is that new riff?
Yeah, those things are like $52 a piece, or maybe 56.
How do I get one? I've been looking for one because
you got to get it only at the distillery.
That new riff 8-year bourbon is so good.
Oh, dude. Anyway. The Silver Grooves that's the top part of their rick house. And
I need it.
Yeah. Just if you know anybody that lives close to there, that's who you need to reach out
anybody.
to.
Yeah. No, I took that Conviction Double Oak to the share at Pat's house that night, and everybody tried it, and no one enjoyed it. But I don't know. Maybe, like you said, it's too soon.
Well, you got to take into consideration you're dealing with craft whiskey.
Yeah, it's got a craft thing on it.
That's the thing. You got to like craft whiskey, and you got to like something a little different off profile for that thing to be a hitter for you. So once you get back into it, and you've had some stuff, and you're like, damn, I want some oak or something like that. I want a little bit of that orange zest that thing provides. You go back to that bottle, and maybe it'll be there for you the next time or something like that. But
I think my palate's still more middle of the road.
I think Hack, I can talk about Hack's palate here. He did a lot of videos where he was on a cruise ship, and he loved all the whiskey he had on the cruise ship. And I think that is
What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Hack. But you guys have to watch that. It was a tough one.
That was tough. Hack. Yeah, no, it's tough when they say, "Hey, we got a special bourbon tasting event for VIPs for Rolexes."
Oh yeah,
so I'm thinking.
Actually, no. This is a question for Marty. What do you think, Marty?
Like if that was all I told you, Marty. Hey, we've got a special VIP event. We'd like to show you some Rolexes, and we're going to give you some whiskey.
We're going to give you some whiskey. What do you think they're going to serve?
What whiskey do you think?
I think you'd see probably some Shitty Pappy and probably some B-Tac and maybe some Dusty Turkey or something that, to draw you in. Yeah, top of the line, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you ended up with what? Woodford. You got Melicorn.
Close.
What? Okay.
No, Marty. They had Bullet. One bottle of Bullet. A single bullet. The single bullet theory. That's sitting right there looking at me, and I looked at that
bottle. Marketing person that should have had their ass in a sling after.
The gentleman looked at me and said, "Would you like some of our fine bourbon?" I said, "Where is it?"
Oh,
he goes, Bullet, and I said, "No." He goes, "Would you like to look at my watches?" I said, "No."
Hey, Mac, thank you. Highlight Randall's comment.
Oh man,
there you go.
I may not be able to make it. We'll see.
Well, he's coming through there. I'll send you the info.
Okay. All right.
Do you know the Cellar Age has the nose? It's very similar to the Star Hill. Like there's a nose on this that reminds me of that Star Hill that I've had. Like I think I can see why you like that. I do.
There's a nice. It's a nice pour. It's
a nice nose. It's a beautiful nose.
It's one that Hack. I find myself these Cellar Ages. I find myself grabbing just to sit with no other.
You can because it's not overpowering. Yeah. That's the thing. That's a bottle you could go outside 2 nights in a row, and next thing you know, it's half gone.
Exactly, and that's what I'm liking about it.
Bottle. Yeah, for sure, man. That thing you can keep going back to it.
Yeah, so it's like that. Evolution's 12, Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it's not Bullet.
That's crazy.
It's
shit
not
I
Bullet,
ever
which
heard.
like that's crazy. Yeah, actually, I'd be like,
we went. I'll tell you a cool story real quick about kind of what you're talking about. Is the second year they ever had Bourbon Fest in Louisville. No, I guess was it Bardstown? In Bardstown. We went and bought tickets and everything, and it was a very small. It was right after COVID, and you had to show your COVID card to get in and everything. And my wife on the way over there was just searching events during that event, and they had this company, this construction company that all they did for a living was build the ricks for rick houses. And they had these angles. It was really cool and everything. They sponsored this event, and you could buy tickets online. Well, the tickets were free. So my wife got us 4 tickets. And we show up to it, and it's got this huge buffet laid out there with shrimp and all this stuff. And we're dressed like, we just got out of a plane, and all this great food. And so we go upstairs to where this is at, and we're looking at that, and I see the bar over there, and I'm like, we are totally in the wrong place. We have no business here. So I walk up to the bartender. I said, y'all wait here. And I walked up to the bartender, and I said, hey, we've got these tickets. And I showed her on the phone, hey, she goes, yeah, you're in the right place. And I was like, so all this is part of the ticket? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, okay. And I was like, so how much are these pours? She goes, no, they're free. They're part of it. They had Michter's 10 bourbon. They had Michter's 10 rye. They had GTS.
This is the outfit of my cruise.
I mean, they had all this crazy shit. And so me and Kevin literally drank 3/4 of a bottle of a GTS.
Oh.
And I mean, literally, we were putting from the rough when we left there. But I'm just saying.
From the rough.
Dude, it's a Texas wedge, baby.
We were sitting there pounding shrimp cocktails and following it with GTS and didn't have to pay a damn dime.
That sounds like my dream.
Oh, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. And it was like a 2018 bottle or something like that.
Oh, my God.
Because that was right at the end of 2020.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, heck, I know we're getting close. Like, I know we're still doing some pours. I know we've got people who are we going to spin the wheel or something. Hack, what are we doing? Like,
yeah. So we've got
and then,
so
we still have 37 people watching. Hack.
Yeah, we do. We're
crazy.
rolling. Like I know you got a big speech to make tomorrow. Don't let me keep you up.
We're not. No. I'm still rolling. We're not going to.
I'm still here.
We're not mixing work and play here.
Okay. All right. So,
I'm still rolling. But thank you guys for watching. Y'all are awesome. And Marty, thank you for joining.
Yeah, man.
It has been awesome to have you. And thanks you also. Man. Marty was one of the early ones that took me under his wing and was like, how's it going? And talked to me and helped me out. Same with Hack. And so anyway, Marty, thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, man. I remember when I started how hard it was and just trying to build the relationships and communities and stuff. And for me, with you guys, what sold me real quick is you're genuine. You're both full of shit. So I really like that. But you were approachable. That's another thing that's big for me in this community. I don't need to be part of channels that nobody ever recognizes you or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, but that was
thanks,
cool.
man.
Yeah, man. You're doing it right. So let me just say that.
Y'all are awesome.
We have no clue what we're doing. So the fact we're doing it right, that's awesome. But the truth is like I've learned a lot about like how cool it is, like in your community when I watch a live, like in like people are very supportive. Like the people that follow and they're like.
Sorry. Please refrain from me. I had.
What did Randall say?
He just called me an ass.
He said the word ass.
Yeah,
so please,
it's just
Randall.
I love that we have PG-13. I love it.
I don't know why this happens, but Randall, thank you for the ass comment. All right, sorry.
There's Bourbon Bill. Bourbon Bill.
Bill.
We need to talk about Beaver.
Oh wait. Bourbon Bill. I texted him in the store about the Beam products. Thank you, Bill. I got the Beaver.
You texted Bill about Beaver.
I did.
Wow.
Bourbon Bill, it's been a long night. and I got the beaver. Wait.
Well, here's the thing, Bill. Bill knows beaver.
Corvette Trey, eat shit.
By Marty.
Corvette Trey, man. Oh man, Corvette Trey is so good.
Hey, hold on. Let me do something for Trey.
Corvette Trey, good to see you. I think we should talk about what we're.
Chicken.
Oh, that's
right
awesome.
There.
That
Right
is an
there.
awesome hat. That's an awesome hat.
Trey got it for me.
That's awesome. Well, hey, looking for it. So actually, you know what? Since I'm traveling, I didn't really get to, grab like Hack had a couple. What do you have? A couple GTSs tonight. Like this is crazy stuff. So I don't know.
Are you
Can
out
you
of
see
pours?
this?
You didn't have anything left? What
No,
is
no.
that?
I'm gonna. Can you see that?
What is this?
Turn it up a little bit because the juice is hiding the letters.
Oh, is that Jack 14?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is that what we're gonna do?
I'm just gonna. I knew that Hack was gonna try to one up me, so I packed. I packed well.
All right, look. Let's just
Oh,
do a side by side.
oh,
Look,
here we go. Here we go.
let's just do a
He's
side by
gonna.
side. All
Oh
you gotta
no,
do,
you're
no,
not. No, you're
grab your
not.
Koi
Pull the
Hill,
Koi Hill
and
out.
grab
You
your
are
Koi Hill,
not.
and we'll do a side by side with Jack 14.
Oh my god.
Corvette Trey just upgraded now since I took my hat off.
Thank you, Corvette Trey.
Wait. You did not challenge a Koi Hill versus a J14.
No, I thought that's what we're doing, a side by side. Oh no. As Nick, we're doing a calibrate. This is my calibration pour.
Calibration pour your Koi Hill.
Yeah.
Which this guy a couple weeks ago got it on the side of a street.
Look,
Koi
I
Hill.
have connections.
Anyway,
Don't you worry
are
about
you
my
a Jack fan? All right,
Yes,
Marty, tell
yes.
me about Jack Daniels. What do you like? What do
Absolutely.
you not
Yeah,
like?
I think Jack Daniels right now is one of the top distilleries that you can follow and trust with everything they're putting out. Like especially with the Distillery series stuff, the finished stuff they're doing. Those things are just fantastic. So yeah, then when you know the codes and if you people in chat that don't know me, if you want to email me, whiskeynose21@gmail.com. I've got the codes that'll tell you what is Koi Hill and what is not. And somebody probably already knows and can post it. It's like 8 something, 9 something, and you can look at the neck of the bottle and it'll tell you that.
You can you got it's 8 through 12 or something.
And then it skips 11 and goes to 13, I think. Something like that.
Well,
Yeah, email our friend Marty if you want to know more about that, because that's what really.
And let's put Whiskey Nose
Marty,
here in the.
I do want to ask
you,
you grew up in Tennessee, and Mack grew up in Tennessee. Do you still claim Mack? Would you say that Mack is from Tennessee?
Some reason my mic just went muted. No, I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. Absolutely, I would.
It's been a while, man.
Look, he's still claiming.
Are you? Wait. Are you? How far? Wait. Are you? Where are you? Like east? Where were you?
I was about an hour and a half east of Knoxville.
Do you know Greenville, Tennessee?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, we'll talk later.
Yeah, Greenville. Is about
Y'all
30
having
minutes from
conversations
where I
without
grew
me?
up.
Is this what I mean? What?
All right, Bourbon Bill's in the chat here.
We used to
1
kick the
through
shit
8.
out of Greenville in baseball.
So this is Jack 14, which is super hyped. Everyone's talking about the whiskey of the year. I think it's hard to beat this, but I think that Jack 12 batch 3 is incredible. I think Bourbon Bill
That would be my true calibration pour is Jack 12 batch 3. Like I think it's my 5 out of 5.
I still think 14 wins, but like it's just I paid too much for this. Like it's not like it's hard to get. Anyway, Jack's doing great.
Yeah, they hit here when all the stores. I never got it.
Does Sweet Cindy work in the Gmail world? Is she has connects here? She says, "Step up with the Gmail addresses. Get your own domain." Whoa!
Is
this what Sweet Cindy does? She's the best commenter in all of Whiskey Tube. Like 100%.
Bourbon Bill, you paid too much is your motto. Thank you. You got me. He's always out for me, man.
I'm so glad he's here. I've been catching strays.
Bird Bill, I'm going to send you some samples and you can stop making fun of me. All right.
That's good. Good
Oh
point.
man,
Corvette Trey.
dude, Nick is still, dude.
Nick
Thank
is
you
still
so
here.
much.
Holy
man.
shit! I
Nick's
thought Nick
you're
would
the
have been
man.
out a long time ago. Thank you, Nick.
I mean, like, and okay, so Nick, thank you. Like, an exceptional job at building whiskey community doesn't suck. I'm going to say something here at the channel, about Hack. He's the guy that had this idea. He's the guy that's like, let's do this. He's the guy that actually does everything, and I just come on here and I'm like drinking whiskey. So Hack is the guy behind all this, and like at the end of the day, I think like that's why we all want to do this is like getting to know a community, like like Tim and Ed and like and then Candace and Jake, like we shared in here, and then Marty, you've got an awesome community too that you've been like really welcoming with me and Hack, and like that's the cool thing. And anyway, I just want to
Thanks,
shout
man.
out all of you who create communities of people who could come into a place where you are in different levels. Maybe you're just getting into it, right? And you're not going to shame you for liking something. Or maybe you've got every bottle in the world. But anyway, that's what this is about. And cheers. Thank you, Hack. Thank you, Marty.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Mac. Appreciate you. I love doing this. I love I really I like the whole community thing. My wife a couple years ago, she goes like, you like whiskey so much, you should build a community. You should get people like and here I am a few years later where I've got like a bunch of them. She's going, whoa, wait a minute. Time out.
I know.
Yeah, careful what you ask for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, actually, Mama Hack is one of the most supportive people you ever meet in your life.
She's
She actually
so
drives
great.
people
She's
around
a
in the D wagon, the drunk wagon. Mama Hack drives the drunk wagon around for us. She's amazing.
Well, I'll tell you something. About end of next year or end of last year, sorry, about November, I got kind of burned out. I wasn't getting bottles. There's nothing here. Just kind of live streams went kind of dead, kind of thing, and stuff like that. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And then there's guys here in the chat, you know who you are, that kind of pick me back up and take great care of me. And I am so grateful. And they're here. Corvette Trey, Randall, Roger, Top Jimmy, those guys, so here's to you all.
Hey,
cheers.
Cheers. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about at the end of the day. Here's y'all.
Come to Houston. We got you. Hell yeah.
Marty, yeah, man.
Hey, Friday night's gonna be Friday night. We're gonna get together Saturday at Robert's Garage. I'm inviting the entire whiskey community. Robert didn't even I didn't even ask him permission.
Yeah, everyone's going to Robert's house.
Everybody go to Robert's house. I'll send you the address.
Thank you, EC.
Descend upon Houston. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be so much fun. Oh, look, Bourbon Bill. This is my dog. Hack made the channel. Mac is like the crack cocaine industry.
That is
you guys want
that's the quote of the night. Let's just give
you guys
that.
you guys want some buff turkey?
Hey guys, look what I got right here. Oh my god. Nick, I'm so sorry. Like we were gonna do like
Nick,
a really cool whiskey show.
Nick, we are refined.
We were gonna be
whiskey
refined.
community.
We were gonna do tasting notes. We were like, God damn it, like calibration pours. And now, Nick, this is what you get. I'm sorry, Nick.
I'm having a calibration pour right now.
Oh, what are you having? What's your calibration pour?
Jack 14.
Okay. All right, big dog.
I have one more left that I packed.
Pulling his damn Costco.
Jack 12.
Hey, Bill, let's clarify something. That Costco wagon was mine.
That's not going.
Mac is my people. He pulls my wagon for me.
Keep going.
Oh my God! Can you see this?
Not a clue.
It's Hack, doesn't it? What's it? H.
No, CH. Can you guess? Someone in the chat's gonna get this.
Turn it the other way. Turn the lid to the other side because it's upside down.
Well,
CHOC.
Yep. That's what it says.
Chattanooga.
So, nope.
No.
And this is what I think is a whiskey of the year contender. No one's talking about. But
what are we doing here? You're pulling out the what are we doing? Talk to me, Goose.
Is it freaking Buff or Woodford Reserve?
Tyler, Tennessee Titans fan like myself.
We're
got
doing,
it.
Relatable Mac right here. Chocolate Redux.
Yeah, it's okay. Top Jimmy got me one, and
Oh, you don't agree?
I don't care for it at all.
Oh,
I just,
I love it. What
me
do you
and my
not like
dad
about it?
crushed it at the beach, but no, it just.
You at the beach? It's a hazmat.
Yeah, we
It's
tore it
a
up.
beach pour.
Yeah, we
we
drank. Dude, we were there
and
for a
my
week.
dad
Me and Dad crushed. We crushed that. We crushed a couple other bottles too.
All right, Bill. I like some oak. All right, chill out.
Bottle rip the chocolate redux. Do it. Hey, when I go to the beach, I think chocolate redux.
No, I'm drinking Star Hill Farm. That's incredible, Marty. You killed a chocolate redux at the beach with your dad.
We were there
That's
for
the
a
best,
week. Yeah, we were there
That's
for
the
a
best
week.
story of the year.
Yeah, we did that one. We did. We cracked.
What else did you kill?
I think I've got maybe a pour two left downstairs of the Bowman cast strength.
Oh my God.
The 3.
Okay, so wait, Marty and his dad are drinking hazmats at
we
the
don't mess
beach,
around.
filling them. That is so badass.
Today's my dad's birthday too. He turned 77 today, and I took him.
You know what? Here we go.
I took him a bottle of Elmer. He got him a bottle of Elmer for his birthday.
That's so awesome.
And it
All
come and the person that got it for me is in the chat. So,
all right, we got to. Can we toast? Let's toast to your dad. What's your dad's name?
George.
All right, we're gonna toast. We're gonna toast something nice, everyone. To George.
Thank you, man.
We're gonna toast something nice. What are you gonna say? I'm waiting for you to speak. What are you gonna say that's nice?
No, I'm saying we're toasting something nice, which is
so that is. So you're not saying something nice. You're just.
I've got the one that you and your dad killed, the Woodford Chocolate Redux.
Here's to George.
Look at this
Here's
color.
to Marty.
So here's to being single, seeing double, sleeping triple down the hatch.
Gary Stewart. I happen to know exactly. Marty, I think we could do some drinking songs.
As long as
I just don't know
21090
how to
ain't playing
avoid-
them, we're in good shape.
I don't know how to avoid the whole YouTube descent. I don't know how Todd and Andy do it, with getting away with all that.
Well, here's the thing: they get a lot of shit because they don't play the song very long. But if they did, it would.
Oh, it would.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been kicked off stream before.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the thing. You can't play it very long. But yeah,
those guys, they know what they're doing.
That's debatable, but yeah, sure.
So we are coming into allocation season. We're also at the end of this, kind of towards the end of the stream. Maybe hack. No.
Yeah,
yes,
we're gonna land it.
I know we've got a wheel to spin or something.
Mm-hmm. I like where you're going with this because I've got my thoughts. Go ahead.
What are you looking forward to for the rest of the year? Is there anything coming out that you're waiting on? Is there anything that's already out that you haven't been able to find?
I've never. Yeah. Are you asking
Go
me?
ahead, Marty.
Okay. No,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Marty.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Marty. I'm asking you.
I'd like to find Stag 25.
Me too. After that review.
That just because of me being the junkie that I am on those. That Stag is the most of anything Buffalo Trace I own, hands down, right there.
Okay.
How can Marty say shit and not be censored? Because I'm
Marty
a legend, Randall.
Marty does what he wants.
You don't have legend status yet, Randall.
Marty knows how to get into business mode.
Hashtag Marty knows.
This is what we do, Marty.
He's in sport
He
mode.
goes backwards when he's business. What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it
You
around.
look just like him.
And it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person. I feel like a big truck.
A big truck.
That's when the hat goes backwards, right?
You look just like
I kind of feel like a big truck. I kind of do. Me and Marty, we're
moved like one for damn sure. So, but back to your question, it's like technically nothing. If you want me to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's a good point.
Because
I don't know.
I was sitting outside with my daughter that flew into town Thursday. We never hardly get to see her. She lives in Mississippi, and she was here this weekend. She got here Thursday and flew out tonight, and we've cried and hugged and I was sitting outside with her last night smoking a cigar, and she asked me, she goes, "What's the plans for your channel in 26?" I was like, "Damn, this is out of left field for you, kid."
Wow.
And I said, I think that's a great question, and I have an answer. I think what the plan is I'll still do reviews on certain things. I love doing my blinds. That'll still happen because that's just so much fun for me. But I think the concentration is going to be on picks from some of the groups that I like. I don't need anything. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't need
Hey,
anything.
Matt, you hearing this? You don't need anything.
Yeah, but it's a different animal, I'm sure. But I don't need anything. So I'm gonna just kind of concentrate on picks and just do that. So that's a you know what? I've said that for 2 damn years, and that shit ain't worked yet.
It's the FOMO. It's the FOMO.
No, look, we don't need allocation season. It's about to descend upon us, and we don't need anything.
Well, if you take Buffalo Trace out of the equation, what's left?
Yeah, it's just I do really the Roo, but it's like, all right, shut up, Hack.
Thanks, Randall.
Like every week, my God, every week there is like that's the thing about the whole like.
Cheers, Jerry.
Every week there's something that descends upon you, and you've got to have it, and it's just like fuck.
Cheers, Jerry. Great to have you, man.
Thank you, Jerry.
Great to see you too. A couple weeks ago. Yeah, I know. I think you're right. I think we, I just got the Knob Creek 21. What are you giggling about over there, Hack?
Bourbon Bill picture. Your picture's next to FOMO.
Gosh damn it, Bourbon Bill.
Twice.
I think that Bourbon Bill secretly loves you.
I hope he does, because I love him.
You only give people that you love shit.
Hold on a minute. Robert, you got a great point. Tanager 2.
That is the one.
Tanager.
That's the
2.
one.
My understanding on Tanager, it is the first week of December is what all of us understand here in Texas.
Listen, I asked Nancy to get me one. She goes, "I'll only get one."
I told some people.
I told her,
that's insane.
Hold on a minute. Is it not the damnedest thing you've ever heard?
Are we going to talk about this live on stream? Is this okay? Are we going to get her in trouble talking about this?
She needs a case. She needs a barrel.
She needs a fucking, a palate.
So literally, they give her one bottle, and then she's got to
buy it if she sees it in a store.
And I've heard her talk. I know she's been mad about certain prices for the bottles.
Oh well, she gets a kick out of it because even me being in an ABC state and I travel around, if I see cigar blend on the shelf over 210, I will always send her a picture, and she goes, "Where is that?" And I'll tell her. I mean, there's nothing they're going to do about it, but I'm just saying.
No, I don't understand how the person that does all the work and makes you super successful, that's crazy to me. There has to be a legality. There has to be something there where they wouldn't go.
Yeah. Well,
Nancy, this is not.
If I own the brand, I'd be like, Nancy, what can I do for you?
Yeah,
what can I do for you?
Not those big brands, man.
Yeah, I don't get it. This is not Stag Jr. talking, but with her being the type of person that she is, she's not going to ask for anything.
No.
And I just kind of, I don't know. She's going to do, she told me she's going to do she thinks she's going to do a tasting at Total Wine and More out in California where she lives. And she's going to tell them that she wants them to set her one aside.
Oh my God.
And I was like, God, I love you. And it's not, but it's just like, so she can
the world
enjoy one and have one. I'm like, what is
world we live in?
It just doesn't make sense in the world.
I mean, so I saw it's so cool that Still Austin posted that video of them sitting at the table. Sorry, it's Nancy, and then also who's the master Hack, the master Anyway,
yeah, it's a good
so
question.
they're sitting
I'm friends
there.
with Christian, who is a master
Oh, who's the
barrel picker. I
And
don't. It's a good question. I don't know that.
and they're both like trying things blind, and then suddenly, like he's like, this was mine, and Nancy just like lights up, and she goes, "Yeah," without a question. And it's like and so I think she is so pumped about this tanager, and I need this tanager. So every Texas friend.
The fact you just shit on your Houston buddies doesn't bode well for you.
I would never.
I think you did. And look,
I love my Houston buddy.
But look, you can make a lot of friends when you come here to the city of Houston. Just bring good whiskey, and we'll get up.
I will.
Bourbon Bill, that's. I'm not going to argue with that, even though their stuff is
say?
good. But that's where it got on the map, hands down.
Oh, sorry, I'm letting you do it, Mac. We were
No.
over it.
I don't need to. Wait, what? What did he say? Nice. No, I mean, still Austin's killing it, man. And
but he has a point but like her role.
Yeah, this
in
Nancy
what she played.
And that red corn 6-year, holy I mean,
it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man.
All right, so we're gonna land the plane. We're gonna do our work,
plane.
man. We're gonna get it. Hey, if anybody right here at the end, would like to get in, we're giving away a B525, which is even
by the way,
this one's even Bourbon Bill approved.
So I think B525 might be better.
I'm gonna go
might
back
be
and have
better
it.
than the Penelope 13.
My hashtag one more pour is B525.
I wish I had it.
That's what I'm gonna close out with. But B525 is great.
All right, I'm gonna do the special one.
What are you doing? I think B525 is one of my favorite.
Yeah, I poured a big pour. I didn't mean to do that. Jesus.
I'm sure you didn't mean to.
Mac, turn your hair backwards.
Here we go.
His comments are the best. All right, so we're gonna give away this bottle. If anybody wants to get in, it's your last chance. We'll give you a couple minutes here. We've got plenty of super chats. I thank you guys.
We all have backwards hats.
Let's go.
That's from the video.
This is what happens.
Thanks.
This is what happens when
Said Zach's hat is in sport mode right now. He's locked in.
Yeah,
Once he goes backwards, we do business.
What I do is I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch that goes on. And when the switch goes on, I feel like another person. I don't know. I feel like
They don't make them like they used to.
truck machine.
That's when the hat goes backwards, right?
I mean, we feel like a truck, like a machine. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, boys. We are about to spin. And Mac, I got this. Don't worry, I got it. Okay.
Turn my hairpiece, Wes, you little shit.
Oh, Wes is the greatest.
I love you, Wes. All right, so how many? So yeah, what are we doing? What
do you need to know, Mac?
Sure.
Yeah, this is going out to the B525, right?
Yeah, going out to B525. This is everybody that's in. Oh, I got some new entries. Oh, Devil Dog. It's a $5 entry. You put in $2. If you want to put in a little bit more, you can. E-Shell, who's Eric. I know Eric. I'm going to put your 2 in.
Warren, you're so right. I can't do it. Warren's right. I can't do a backwards hat.
Back with the battery like an elevator now. Just
I turn it around for you. I turn it around for you. I turn it around for you, Warren.
Devil Dog, if you want to play $2, I appreciate the $2, but it's $5 to get in. Appreciate you guys. We're gonna spin this, and then we're gonna give away this B525. Oh, there he is. All right, got you, Devil Dog.
Which I have to say, this is such a great. I want this bottle. I'm halfway through my own.
Let me tell you who's going to win. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
Yeah.
Randall.
What? Randall's going to win?
Just watch.
Oh, he's on his shot. Oh, I see that, Chad. I got you, Chad.
Chad, there you go.
I got you, Chad. I'm going to put you in right now. Thank you, Chad, for the donation. Appreciate y'all. Hey guys, we're a dumb YouTube channel that has no clue what we're doing. So thank y'all for like being here. First of all, second of all, I need to throw something up real quick, Mac. So I'm gonna do this while we got the wheel kind of turning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't even announce.
No, we didn't, and I need to. So we've got things coming up, right? So this coming Saturday, we're gonna be live from Robert's Garage, maybe, and it's gonna be fun. And then the 19th,
Better
I'm
audio.
so excited about this. Our friend Matt. Some of you that are in Discord with us, you know him by LeVar. He has the most epic River Roots collection you've ever seen.
River Roots guy.
So we're gonna do like we do this thing called Super Fan, where we bring a super fan on of that distillery, that NDP. He's gonna come in. He's gonna teach us all about it. I'm so excited about that. So Matt is going to join us on the 19th, and then we are going to do a Halloween special where my guy Mack here. I don't know if you know this or not, but you're a Reveries insider.
I think that's fair to say.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means you know all things Reveries. Just go with that.
I
mean, when you get selfies with Jay West and like y'all are trading love notes and stuff, like I think that puts you on the inside.
Love notes. Yeah.
Well, that's what Jay
said. I do send him love notes.
And look, I'm not jealous at all. It's fine. It's fine.
You're a little jealous.
No,
but yes, I have a lot of Reveries, and he's killing it. He means to pay a Lambo down payment to Jay West. Permit bill.
You know, one of these days, Bill. One of these days, we're gonna all hang out. All right, so we're gonna spend.
Big.
Oh, wait, did I miss anybody?
No. All right, is everyone in? All right, everyone in.
Did Eric go 2 more times? No, I got him. All right, so I'm gonna add this to the stage.
Which this is one of the best bottles of the year, in my opinion. I'm not joking. For the price, and even not for the price, this is one of the best bottles of the year.
Did I miss anybody? Check me out. Let me know if I missed anyone.
Everyone, check this really big wheel with a bunch of names. Did he miss anyone?
Add, hold on a minute.
For Mac, Jay's eating lobster tonight on you.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Maybe. If so, I'm still drinking his whiskey. So
is it technically, is it on you, or is it like, I don't know, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. All right, here we go.
Let's not do bird love.
Harold, refrain from bad language. All right, here
we
go.
Shuffle that baby.
There's one.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Everyone's like, spin it.
How many times did I shuffle, Marty?
7.
Okay.
6 more.
There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. Marty says 5.
1 more.
6.
That's it. You got
it. Is that it?
Oh.
No more?
Yeah, you did 1 before.
Oh, I didn't count. Okay, thank you, Marty.
Yep.
All right, here we go. We about to spin.
All right. This is a
congratulations, Randall.
Congratulations, Randall. All right. Are we ready? Here we go.
Here we go.
Good luck to everyone. This is the Elijah Craig B525. Great bottle.
The bot just asked a Marine from using bad language.
If Randall,
we gotta figure out our bot.
Hey, get right on that, Mac. Oh, there goes 2 Randall. There's 2 Paul. There's Chad. Is it gonna make it to Jake?
Jake.
Is it gonna make it to Randall?
It's to Randall. You're
How
welcome.
is Marty right?
Because that son of a gun is the luckiest human on the planet.
Randall, congrats, my friend.
Randall
Marty
said in
called
chat, hold on a minute. Randall said in chat, give
my
it to
hair is
Marty. Okay,
insane.
cool, man. Thanks, Randall.
Did Randall say give it to you? Okay, I got your address, Marty.
No,
Randall.
he did not. He did not. No. That's all Randall, baby.
Congratulations, Randall. How did you know, Marty?
Dude, I've done this so many times with my group.
Marty's a legend.
look at the Randall even said rigged.
Randall
Guys,
said
appreciate
rigged.
you.
That's the best part of this.
Marty, thank you for hanging out with
Hi,
us.
guys.
Yeah,
Anytime,
Marty.
man.
Thank you for hanging, man. We're just hanging out. I appreciate you. And you
Now-
guys, Whiskey Knows, follow.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
and
it.
hey, that Discord, Whiskey Friends, you want to hang out with some people that are friends?
Oh yeah,
got some cool stuff. They're going to do some giveaways. Jake and Candace run a really cool Discord. Hey, Whiskey Knows. Follow him on YouTube. They're doing some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Thank
Amongst
you
the
so
Whiskey.
much. Hey, love you,
Amongst the
Mack.
Whiskey.
Yeah, man.
Much love.
Peace
Yep.
out.
Y'all are
And
awesome.
I'm not gonna leave everybody hanging. I'm gonna do the actual outro. Should I do?
Yeah. Don't leave me in here with you gone again. Do
I
the
got you,
outro.
Randall. I'll give it to him, Randall.
I won't. I'm gonna actually do the actual outro, and that way I don't leave everybody
Wait.
hanging. All right.
Hack. One more
Yeah.
thing. One more thing.
Yeah.
Let me say a couple more things. Amongstthewhiskey.com. Thank you, Nick. You are awesome.
Jesus Christ. Yes. Thank you, Nick.
Bourbon Bill. Follow him on YouTube. The guy is killing
Yeah,
it.
Bill's killer.
And so yeah, thank you. Whiskey Knows, Amongst the Whiskey. You guys are awesome. Hit that like, subscribe, notification. I don't know all this stuff. It's been so fun. Thank you, Hack. Thank you, Marty. Y'all
Sure,
are awesome.
man. Always.
Cheers.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thought.